There we go. It's good to be back, baby. Oh, yeah, guys. We're going to have a good sesh here. I finally can hear myself again. Sounds a lot better. There we go. Test, test. All right. Guys, what up? I'm fucking exhausted. I'll tell you guys, I've been fucking running around since I got here, guys. I got some goodies here. I even got the receipt. So we're going to kind of go over the receipt of how much all this shit cost. Kind of give you guys a good idea. What up, Alex? Thank God I'm fucking home, man. Whew. I'm so happy to be home. I always say that tolerance break, I can handle it. But man, I sure would be a lot better if I got higher. Fucking those Stizzy vape pens, better than nothing. And I thank Brian and the guys for all hooking it up, but still. I figured since I am having this sesh, we're going to have a little, oh, what up? We got IS59 over here on Kick too. Oh, man, I forgot about Kick. We're live here on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, guys. Hell yeah. All right, guys. Let me see here. Do I sound okay? So we got the Earl Jr. Geodome out here because I figured, we're going to bust out an old school sesh. Because I haven't been on here in a while. This Dab Marines for IS59 here on Kick. Again, if you guys want to give me a shout out, I will. We got the Tecate. I had some Tecates when I was in Ensenada and I missed them. So I figured I found this one spot that had them. So I was like, oh, I better get them. Do you guys notice the beer can? This is a little different. Pretty cool. All right, guys, got that. Let me show you some of the goodies I got too. I'll probably be showing these a few times because more people will slowly get in here. So I mixed it up, guys. I hit up Raw Garden, guys. So I got some Raw Garden goodies. I've got the Strawberry Jack. What is that? 90%. And then this one's the Green Crack, guys. I had to get the Green Crack because remember I grew it forever. And then we had the guava strain and we had the grapefruit one. So I'm really excited about the Green Crack. And then I never really bought this before, but I bought some Stizzies. And this is called Crunch Berries. So I got some Stizzy Crunch Berries, guys. Ooh, and let's go over pricing real quick here. So the Stizzy Crunch Berries came in at $14.18 out the door. The Raw Garden was $16.02. And my grand total was $50. So I got those three for $50. Those Stizzy. And then $50. I got $49.50 back. So $50, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. I usually get the cheaper shit, but that'll survive. Oh, man, I think I need a beer. I need a dab. Honestly, guys, I'm going to be probably going on like a water dab marine diet for a little while because I think my liver needs a rest after that fucking cruise. Last night was so crazy. Oh, and my sunglasses finally came in. Want to see them, guys? See if these are any better? I don't even know. They're kind of smaller than I was thinking. Ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, what up, Winston? Shout out from Oklahoma. Land of the cheap rods. It's funny you say that. My boy Shido and Extractor Depot goes out to Oklahoma all the time. They actually got it, I believe, an Extractor Depot out in Oklahoma. Very cool. Yep, they're growing. Everything's getting so fucking cheap there. Like I said, I can get my rosin at the labs for like $10-20, but usually at the shop, they're 40 to 60 maybe for some rosin. All right, guys, we're pouring a beer here. I'm busting out the Geodome. Which one of these should I try first, guys? Any preference? We got the Stizzy Crunch Berries. We got the Strawberry Jack, number 13. And then we also got the Green Crack. Livers are resilient and can regenerate. Thank you. Thank you. That's the shit I need to hear. Everyone else is complain. It's like, come on, I drink a lot of water. I'll filter that shit out. 20 to 30 out the door for rosin here. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. I think it's cheaper. It's way cheaper than here. Like I said, when my guys go out to Oklahoma all the time, they always say just how cheap everything is in the weed industry. It's a race to the bottom, guys, and that's never a good thing. Always remember that, guys. You guys got to make enough to actually make a profit and then continue to grow and, change the business. When you race to the bottom, you don't have enough money to do anything at that point. But yeah, this is the store I go, guys. OC3. So again, if you guys ever want to check out their website, check out OC3. I believe it's owned by Catalyst. You can check out their menus and shit. And I pull them up every now and then here on the channel. What up? How you doing? Thank you, thank you. I got a nice setup. You should see the reverse side. I got two 32-inch monitors, 240 hertz. I've got my new M4 Mac with the terabyte. I got my Rodecaster Pro 2. I also got a Streamer X, Xbox, or a PlayStation. Pretty nice. Thank you. Yeah, if anybody ever wants to go live, guys, I'm going to start firing out links. So if you guys want to go live with me, you can always do a link sesh. So we're going to do a dab marine, guys. We need to fucking go. I forgot my sound effects. I was away from this for so long, I forgot about all these cool sound effects I had. Let me see. What was this? Oh, this one's a good one.
Well, I'm gonna get a little high.
Can do. All right, sounds like a plan. All right, so nobody said anything, so I get to pick the concentrate. I'm going to start with the green crack. Since I haven't had this in forever, except for the ones we grow, it's going to be interesting to see how legit it is. Is it going to be a guava? Is it going to be a grapefruit? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Team faded. I know. I fucking hair of the dog, guys. Last night I drank so much fucking Patron and shots and fucking tequilas and whew, I think I'm still a little fucked up, to be honest with you. All right, so we busted it out here. You guys can see the inside of it. It ain't anything fancy. Inside the Raw Garden box. Coming in at 83% cannabinoids. I need to fucking eat, too. I'm fucking vibrating. All I had was like sugar, but we'll survive. I don't know. Not much of a smell. We'll see. You got to give it a shot, though. Got to give it a dab. Again, I busted out my favorite rig. This is one of my older rigs, guys. The Geodome. This is one of the older ones I've had. Beautiful rig. E3, where's that? I used to have dabbers. I'd stick dabbers through them, hold my dabbers there. I don't drink Bobina no con. The edibles are super cheap. You better get some fat dab marines and then I know. I'm sure once I get a couple dab marines, I'll start feeling better. But right now, I'm just feeling like vibrating. Like again, I just said did not eat enough. All right, guys. Maybe the dab marines will help. Load your balls, Roy Jones, Roy Jones, turn on vaporizers, pour your beers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready, get your nails hot, whatever you want to do, guys. It is Saturday. I am back. Thank God. Been watching you way back in the day when you were a stick. Oh, yeah, I know. I actually pulled up those videos. I was 133 pounds, 5'10" when I first did it. I was training for a triathlon back then. So my perfect weight usually is around 170. I think I'm closer to 200 now. So I got to drop at least 30 pounds. My goal is to drop maybe 30 pounds by the next cruise. So we will see how that works. Obviously not today. Today's going to be I smoke so much that I don't feel good until I smoke. Yeah, I know. I'm the same way, Winston. Well, honestly, Nick 420 had to get taken down because I was I got arrested. I was facing 14 years for manufacturing. So I deleted Nick 420 because I worried. I actually showed the lab and I showed a whole bunch of shit. I didn't want him to get it in court. But if you want to see some of my old videos, you could go check out Gel 2100 or Nick 710. I sometimes pulled them up here on YouTube and we watched them sometimes. Yeah, you guys can check out Gel 2100 on YouTube or Nick 710. Maybe here in a little bit, I might even pull them up for you guys. We could all start watching them again. But yeah, if you go to Gel 2100, you can even see the last video where I say goodbye. I'm starting Nick 420 CA on it. Gel 2100 is older than Nick 420. So I went Gel 2100, then I went to Nick 420 CA, then they deleted it. Then I went to Nick 710, and then I got my Nick 420 CA back, and then I deleted it again, and then now I'm higher standards. So long story. Where's my crazy button here?
That's a real crazy ending, huh? That's a real crazy ending, huh?
IS5. Do you do Madam 20? You know what? I should get back into football games. I honestly haven't played any football games in forever. But I love sports games and shit. I'd like to get into that. Maybe I will. Remember back in the day, Tecmo Bowl and God, what was that other one? There was this other one where you could like break people's backs and shit. It was crazy. I'm talking too much. My buddy says, "Get the beer, Nick. Get the beer." All right, got the beer poured, guys. We got the rig here. Now we got to get it hot. So get your nail. I already said it. I'll wait till I do it again. All right. We're gonna heat this up. Do a nice fat dab. It was funny. So many people kept seeing me doing streaming on the ship, and they kept asking, "What do you stream?" I was like, guys, so I smoke weed. I do concentrates. I do consulting. I have fun. I get high. I can't explain. I do dab marines, but it's funny. A lot of the kids on there would see me. Yeah, Shido's still growing. Shido comes on the thing all the time, guys. He does videos and stuff. Shido's still growing. Yeah, we did. Remember, I did the daily grow. I used to do the daily grow all the time too. Yeah, dab marines. You do a dab and slam a beer. I pretty much invented it. I started out doing what's called a submarine, where I do a bong rip and do a beer, and then I started dabbing more. I changed it to a dab marine. And then Dab and Granny once said, she got real popular, and she hit me up. She goes, "I want to do your Dab Marine. I know you mainly do it, and I just wanted to get your permission." I thought that was cool. I said, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So she gave me a shout out. Her first Dab Marine video, I think, got fucking 8 million views or something like that, something crazy. So it's funny every now and then somebody comes in and says that I took her video or something, but it's like, no, no, no. Man, I got to get some more butane. I don't know what I dabbed on this fucking nail, but it was fucking gnarly. I gotta burn that off. I think it was some really bad rosin right before I left. It's funny, everybody on the ship, all they kept talking about was rosin. Rosin, 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 rosin. I wish I could have mushrooms, but I'm too. Mushrooms are good. Just start with a low dose, work your way up. Pretty soon you'll be talking to Mother Earth. Yeah, holding the dab. Yeah, the dab tickles. A lot of people don't know. It's hard to do dabs because they're just so strong and they kind of tickle. So doing the whole dab marine holding it's not as easy as you think. I just chopped a jump bunch of plants last night by all tippy top breeders. Oh, nice. Harvesting's it's you're happy you're done growing and everything, but it's a pain in the ass because then you got to do your drying, trimming. Uh, rosin like a fine wine. All right, guys. So again, here, guys, let's try this one more time. We got a beer here. We got some green crack by Raw Garden, and we got a Tecate beer. So I haven't dabbed in over a week, guys, now. So I did, like I said, I did the Stizzy ones, but vape pens I don't think count, right? uh, tell it to the judge. Be like Nick 420 said vape pens don't count. He says they don't count. It's like a fine wine. Yeah, good rosin's good. But I mean, fucking good fucking BHO is good. I guarantee you on a blind taste test, I could get most people to pick BHO over rosin. BHO isn't as heat sensitive as rosin. I believe it has more terps and shit. Just how you make rosin is just, it's not the most effective way to make extracts. It's a cool way to make a solventless extract, and it's really on fire, but definitely not the best. All right, later, George, on turn your vapors, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. We're gonna do a dab marine. Let's go. Thank you. Oh man, that was the first one back, baby. Oh man, I feel like I met God. I came for the coffee, and I have for years. Thank you, thank you, Thank you, DMC. I love everybody loves my cough. It's I didn't realize it became like an ASMR thing. I started muting myself, and people would say, "Stop muting yourself." How many years since your place on the deck in LBC? I left LBC in around 2020. COVID hit. Homeless population skyrocketed in Long Beach, guys, and they were everywhere. So I moved to a nicer area. So I'm like by Newport Beach. So I'm just south of Long Beach. Bad thing is nice thing here is I'm closer to good surfing. So if I drop some weight, get surfing again, we got Huntington Beach here, Newport Beach, great surf. Long Beach, not so good surf. Long Beach is a south facing beach. So not a lot of waves and the water's real dirty because it doesn't move as much. So, usually I had to go somewhere else. Oh, thank you guys. It is so glad to be back, guys. I remember a lot of you guys was like, I can't go on a trip without weed and shit. And I was thinking, I'll survive. I do it all the time. But on the boat, I was just not happy as I miss dabbing so much. Yeah, shatter. You're 100% right. But I used to love doing shatter. I ran it. I ran it really cold. It kept the material cold, kept the column cold. And if you have really good fresh material, you run it real cold, you'll get this fine gold shatter and you get all the terps and it tastes off the chart. It is by far my best consistency, favorite consistency. I think people, like you said, just kinda got away from it because I could do it and Shido can do it, and like you said, it's hard and the equipment and this, that, and the other, and I just fucking love shatter, and if you make a really good shatter, it'll be so fucking stable. Certain strains, back in the day, some strains are more stable than others, depending I think probably terps and a couple different variables, but if you make them really stable and keep them cool, it'll fucking stay shatter forever, it won't even sugar. Yeah, honestly, guys, honestly, I'm in labs now. I do consulting. Most of the time, BHO now is ran in like crude. So they'll run a crude run of shitty BHO. Then they take the crude and run it through a giant, like 12 by 72-inch column. And then they run it through like a 6 by 46-inch CRC, with a shit ton of media and shit in it and silica. And then they take that crude and turn that into gold shatter. I've seen that happen. When's Justin getting back on? That's a good question. A good question. Yeah, it's all cool. You know what's really cool, guys, is when I first started, nobody really knew what a lot of concentrates were, and even the concentrates in the shop. Oh, thank you, Debzilla. The concentrates in the shop were black tar back in the day. I remember getting it. It was like, oh, and we were dabbing it. And I remember like, why? I remember in a video, I remember one video, I said to Shido and G, I said, guys, why is, because they were the first ones who started extra. I said, why is some gold and something they didn't understand it? And then we eventually learned about how, it's how cold you run it. It's how good, fresh your material is. And then it's how you purge it. If you purge it too hot, it fucks up. You want to purge it like 90, 92 degrees or something. So. Yeah, it's just something. It's cool. Man, I tell you what, I feel fucking great. I probably started this live, I was feeling like maybe 40%. I was like, "Man, this is not good, guys." I don't feel tired, I just don't feel good, but I'm feeling a lot better. You guys made it on my cruise, guys. You guys was in the chat chatting when I was on the back of the boat. People was walking around freaking out. I literally, as soon as I ended that feed, I had like 10 people walk up and start talking to me about it. They were like, "Oh, is you streaming live? That's cool. That's cool." Yep, yep, yep. Exactly. Most people didn't know how to run it right. So with your shatters, if you didn't run it right and didn't purge it right, you're gonna end up with sugar. So you gotta definitely keep your low temp and a slow purge. It was always low and slow back in the day. Yeah, yeah, paper planes, yeah, exactly, Winston. I fucking honestly, paper planes was gone, I even Wavy, they had no paper planes in Wavy, so I had to get this other shit. But yeah, you guys will see me. I'm gonna be coming on here with the cheaper shit. I'm a weed snob to a point, but I'm not a money snob, so I like to keep my money. Hell yeah, dude. You know what's up. How you doing, Claire? Mr. Cough, fuck. You should have seen me on the boat, guys. this guy would give me like a stizzy and they go, hit a blinker. And I'd be doing blinkers. And then I'm just coughing. And these other guys are like, not so obvious. And then this one time I was walking down the ship and got my buddy Brian goes, hit a blinker. I hit a blinker. This kid was coming at me. He was probably in his 20s or whatever. And he goes, did you just do a blinker? And I just laughed. It's hilarious. It's funny how people know that shit. Like a blinker is anything to me. Honestly, this one time I did like a double blinker and I really fucking died because I started hitting it and I must have not been hitting it hard enough. I seen it stop and then I did it again till it blinked and I was fucking that was a big cloud. I realized I poured more. I think I'm pouring more than 12 ounces, guys. So you know what I should do one day? That'd be stupid. But what they should do on these glasses would be nice to have just a tiny dot somewhere so you could be like, that's 12 ounces. uh Do a double blinker now. Actually, I'll do a big dab. How about that? How did it taste? I got this. It's called the green crack, guys. This is what I'm smoking. So I'll do one for you, Claire. So I had to get the green crack because obviously I grew it forever. We had two different variations. We had the grapefruit, which is my favorite. And then we lost that cut and we went back to the guy and he gave me, it was like, because you have like number 13, this, that, and the other, like right now, like this strawberry jack 13. So he had a couple variants of the green crack and the other variant was a guava. And I ended up getting that. And it was great. I love guava. Don't get me wrong. But man, that grapefruit, there was something about that grapefruit. All right. No problem, Clara. This one's for you. All right. This will be fun. I had met so many fun people on the boat. They're gonna probably be checking us out here soon. So, but I had to bust this out since we're doing it, and I'm also doing the Tecate. I had some in Ensenada yesterday. It was amazing. So get your nails hot, load your bowls, short jumps, ribbons, turn on your vaporizers, pour your shots, whatever you want to do, guys. It's gonna be a great day. Yeah, you burned the car. Dude, I was trying to explain him that because not only that, dude, we had this he had a stizzy and that other the people there was two couples from Canada. They had their pens and they'd pass it and the pen was hot. And I was like, damn, this ain't good. Because usually I like hitting them. If I have a pen, I try to hit them and let it cool. Hit them and let it cool. And that's what kind of sucks about it for me that I don't get very high, but tis life. All right, let me get this hot. The negative. Yeah, honestly, that stizzy he had was pretty damn tasty. The people from Michigan, I don't even know what they fucking had. They had these kind that were like one was red, and I think the cart and the battery was all together. You have to throw it all away. Yeah, no shit. Hey, it wasn't my pen. Fuck. Honestly, though, I give that Stizzy pen a credit. We hit those things. I think he had 3 tanks, and it always tasted pretty good. The ones from Michigan, the couple from Michigan who kept bringing them, those tasted good, but they had too much terps. And one of the Stizzies he had was terped out too. It was like I think he called it watermelon Stizzy, and I swear to God, it tasted like grapes. And it wasn't bad, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Michigan, they were interesting carts. They were like, like disposables, I guess. My son just turned 15 or 15, just turned 14 on the 25th, is what I meant to say. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I've been in this industry forever making distillate. I mean, I was the early guys making like all these cheap vape pens and shit like that. I mean, a lot of my labs, like I said, would turn fucking crude into shatter or run distillate or falling wiped films. All right, our recovery system, we started our BHO on these big ones. We would do wiped films. Um, or falling films, and we were recovering so fucking fast because I was running my columns was 12 by 72. I was putting about 200 pounds of hot butane in it. Then I'd run it through a CRC, and I had to get that shit recovered quick. So we started doing these falling films. It's basically a giant cooling system, so it was just dumping the fucking butane back into it. Yeah, those columns I used to work were huge. I think I had 8 or 9 of them, and they were all 12 by 72. I'd end up putting about 4 kilos of crude in it. Hot crude. I ran it through fucking coils and heaters. So imagine hot crude. And I would put it about almost 100% full, guys. This is not how you do runs, guys. This is not how you do runs. But I'd get it almost 100% full. Green crack almost 100% full, I'd be shaking it. This column rotated, was on a rotating system. And so I'd rotate it for about 30 minutes. Had to keep an eye on the pressure. My pressures would be close to like 150. But when you're at 100% butane, you can actually fucking max it out quick. So you got to pay attention to that. Because I was also adding nitro. I'd put nitro in it to push the nitro, to push it through the CRC. So when you do that, if you didn't have all your lines open and you're at almost 100% capacity with hot butane, you'll blow up fast. One guy on my team I was training had a big issue with that. We had a blow off valve, fucking shot at shit everywhere. Insane. Yeah. Imagine using like fucking nitro with like a 12 by 72-inch column full of hot butane. And then you got to pay attention because I was pushing it through, like I said, it was a 6 by 48-inch CRC. And you got to go, you got to do it slow or else it's going to fucking funnel. And then once you get it going, you got to, I basically did almost a soak on it first because he keeps it from funneling. Just regular butane, and then you can run it through it. But I mean, shit, I'm teaching you guys some crazy shit. All right, load your boats, Roy John, sorry about turning your vapor is. Pull your push shots, get your dabs ready. Here we go. You can tell I'm a stoner dude. I fucking am hitting these too good now. I feel great. Yes, time flies. Yes. That was a late cough. But man, that tasted so fucking good, guys. I'm pretty sure that was the grapefruit one, though. It wasn't the green crack. But no, I mean the guava is what I meant to say. You guys are funny. But yeah, when I was on the boat doing any of the lives, people was tripping out. I got my wireless microphones charging now, but well, thank you. Yep, it's always good. You got your ups and downs. But you know what my grandmother said is you just got to always remember, there's always tomorrow. You could get through anything and work it out. Yeah, I know. Honestly, with fucking this whole cruise, you think it'd be more, but honestly, like I said, I was hitting fucking vape pens the entire time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he ever will. My kid don't like weed. All right, guys. So let's keep it going, guys. What was I gonna say? There was something to say. Oh, the day's beautiful. I'm starting to feel really good, guys. Uh yeah, I am excited to get my family back though. I do miss them. So we're gonna be on the cruise, the entire family, April 13th, guys. So we're gonna have a nice family cruise and have some fun that time. All right, guys, let's keep going, guys. But man, that tasted so good. That's what I wanted to say. It had that guava. It's like the guava green crack. Very legit. You know what I'm very proud about is Raw Garden always seems to have pretty much legit shit. You guys are cool. Everything's cool, guys. Let's just chill. We're all high. It's all good. My kid's getting older, honestly. He's going to be in high school next year. So, but he's a great kid. So that's a good thing. That's all you ask for. Sad thing was like, what was it, a couple Thanksgivings ago? I don't guys remember. My kid had a seizure. And it was the scariest day of my life. We had an emergency and it was on Thanksgiving and he's on meds now, thank God. But it was a nightmare. So, long as you're healthy, that's all that matters. All right, guys. But man, I am really loving this, guys. Like I said, I also got this other shit. I'm gonna probably just start saving some of these for another video. Yeah, it's so sad having a seizure. I talked to M Milford Cubicle. You know, the guy is 710, great guy. Him and Earl, great guys. Milford has seizures, and he helped me through that quite a bit. So it was tough. I really don't want to talk about it, but all right. So we got the Stizzy Crunch Berries. But yeah, I'm just amazed with the Raw Garden how good they are. They're very legit. Well, you know, the good thing though is if he does have extra seizures, you know, I would probably put him on like almost a CBD because CBD and maybe a little THC in it. That helps seizures quite a bit. I had people, yeah, I still got that. Yeah, thank you guys. I had uh where was I going with that? It's just something that you just got to deal with. Oh, yeah, my neck problem. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, I got to play. If like most of you guys don't know, I was running a giant Bogart system at a different lab. Since we're talking labs, we'll just keep on talking labs, guys. So I was running this giant Bogart system, and I had four 6 by 60-inch columns on it. And I took the fucking clamps off the bottom, and I used to just I was running the whole damn thing by myself. And I turned around and put the damn clamps on the table, and the whole fucking column fell and hit me in the back of the neck. And it was full of weed, and it hit me with like the clamp was on it, and the clamp hit me, and it hit me and just blew out my fucking disc in my C3, C4. Hit me so fucking hard. I hit the ground, hit my knees. I almost passed out, guys. I'm a type of guy that's really hard to knock out or pass out. I'm very tough. I don't mean tough. I just don't like to pass out. I hit the ground, hit my knee, and I remember I went black for 1 second. And it hurt so bad. And I remember thinking, this is a 911 emergency, but I'm in an illegal lab. And I was like, I can't do anything. So I slowly got up and I sat down. I sat down forever. And then for 1 month, guys, I couldn't move my neck. It was impossible. And then I should have went to the hospital. I should have went to the hospital. If I would have went to the hospital, I wouldn't have the issue I have. So what happened was out of the blue, about a month into it, I lost feeling from my like about here down on the right side of my body. And I lost complete feeling of it. And I went to my wife kept says going to a chiropractor. So I go to the chiropractor, and the chiropractor says, I tell him what's up, and I say, I can't feel my body. And he takes out one of these like fucking like a spur, like on the back of a fucking boot that rolls with points. And he's rolling it down my leg hard, just pushing. And I'm just watching him. And he goes, you need to go to the emergency room now. And I go, what? And I go, "You didn't feel that?" And I go, "Fuck no." I mean, I felt it, but I mean, it didn't hurt or anything. And he put it on my other leg, and I mean, he was needles, dude. It was so sharp. I was like, ah, ah. And he goes, "Yeah, you know, there's something really wrong with you." So I went to the ER. They did like an MRI or CAT scan, whatever it is. They had to take off all my jewelry, and they said my C3, C4 was blown, the disc. And so they ended up I had to get a donor disc. They even gave me a number. They don't tell you who it is, but they go, "This is the dude's family who gave you the disc." And, I have a plate and, 4 screws, and they said, "You might get filling back," and I never got filling back on the right side of my body. But yeah, that was another lab story. You imagine, you know, I was getting paid, I don't know, some of these labs, I was getting paid 500, 700,000 bucks a day. How'd it happen? I just told you I had a giant Bogart system. It's a big tube. It's like a submarine, like this high off the ground. And then I had giant 60-inch 6 by 60 material columns, and they were full of material. And I just ran them, so they're full of butane. They're extra heavy. At the very top of it is a clamp and a couple valves and like a gauge. So when I was stupid. I was running the whole thing by myself. So I took the clamp. Fuck. All right, hold on. I got to clean this up. Jesus Christ. It could have been worse. All right. It wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm very picky. I keep my carpet very clean, guys. I got a vacuum and a carpet cleaner. So every now and then I'll carpet clean. So probably gonna have to do some carpet cleaning sometime this week now. Well, I mean, yeah, it hurts so bad, dude. So yeah, that giant I had a giant column system where it all went down into a giant tube. And I had like four 6 by 60-inch columns on it. And I took the clamp off the bottom part, and then you remove the column, and then I take the clamp off the top, and then I push all the weed out and I reload it, right? Um, but I took the clamp off the bottom and I turned to put it on the table, and I I see a shadow in the back, and the whole column fell, and the top clamp on the column hit me right in the neck. The doctor even said it was like somebody got hit with a gun. Are you sure you didn't get pistol whipped? He goes, that's what this is like. Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, I remember it hit me, and I remember taking a knee, dude. I went boom down to the knee, and it was just black, and I'm on my knees. And I remember opening my eyes thinking, something majorly fucked up just happened. And my dumb ass just lives with it for a fucking month. Dude, you want to hear how crazy it was? I went to the doctor on a Friday. It was an emergency. And then they said by Saturday, so there was nobody, like there's more people on Monday. So they wouldn't have made me to wait till Monday to get the damn surgery, right? And then I end up Secco came by, and I'd run out of the hospital and he'd get me high. And then I'd run back in. And they said, you can't leave the hospital. And I'm like out there in my fucking gown, just in Secco's car. And we're just rolling, mobbing around. I got my bracelet on, whole 9 yards, smoking, get out, come back in, probably reeked of weed. Do you have a dab pen? I have a whole bunch of batteries. And let me show you something real cool, guys. You might like that. Since we talked to dab pens, let me show you this real quick. What up, Will? Dude, well, remember we needed you on the cruise, dude. I was fucking all over the place on it. You would have had me find Brian way easier, dude. We had a comment section just to find me. Anyway, check this out. So this is a little fucking charger for what is that? A 510 thread, I believe, something like that. So you got a little pen here. It's tiny. This is what I should be taking on the cruise. Holy shit. So this is a battery, long story short. So I could just bring this and get a pen. That ain't a battery. But they recognize there's one pen. So maybe if it's a Stizzy. The one dude had a Stizzy, and I think it might be easier. Anyway, so yeah, this is a charger. Yeah, I love these socks. I just bought a whole bunch for the cruise. Yeah, it's a very unique battery. I kind of like it. Um, this isn't a button, but it looks like a button. But this is the button. And then you got the. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So Sheeta hooked me up with this. He's got it at the last cannabis convention, I believe. You are the white Snoop Dogg. That's hilarious. All right, guys, let's get another beer poured since I poured that one out for the homies. Where's my laugh button? Oh fuck. I have so many hand gestures. I'm like a fucking clown. Woo! A little bit bigger, Nick. Fuck. So pissed. Anyway. Can't win them all, guys. Just got to move on. Let's not cry over spilled beer, right? All right, this will be the second of it. Thank you, Will. Man, like I said, we needed you the other night on the ship, dude. Ugh. Anyway, you guys helped me out a lot, guys. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I was on the cruise ship. If you watched that last video, it was crazy. So I'm trying to find my boy Brian. We got lost. He was in the fucking comments section, but he had horrible internet. So he said I couldn't see it. He could just see the comments. And I was like, oh shit. And you guys were helping me out and able to get him. Yeah, that was fucking crazy stream. We had we had a good one right before I got off the boat too. So yeah, both of those are good. Again, Last beer, guys. Well, I would what is that? 2 beers. You know what I like about this? These are actually 24 fucking ounces. You get some beers nowadays, they're getting cheap on you guys. It's like the fucking, the shrinkage of the Cadbury egg. You get a beer now, most of the nicer beers are like 21% or 21 ounces or 19 ounces. They could just get smaller and smaller. We got a beer in Mexico and it was in milliliters. It was 375 milliliters. That ain't a fucking 12-ounce beer. And it looked it up, it's like 11 ounces. So they're just getting smaller and smaller. That's the funniest live stream ever. Yeah, I know, dude. That was insanity. I was like, I didn't think about him just jumping on my live stream, and I was like, oh no, I lost him because I first it all got fucked up when I left my damn bag. I had to run back to get my bag. Didn't know where we were meeting. A cruise ship's big, and I didn't. I should have get the $5 for $5 fucking. You can text people. I'm like, let's be cheap. uh, Yeah, the longer you hold in a dab, you will cough more. But they say your body only absorbs so much THC at once. But here's the thing, guys. The actual effect and what they don't really say is like in X amount of seconds it absorbs it, but it can keep absorbing after that. You know what I mean? It doesn't like stop absorbing. If it stopped absorbing like after such and such, you wouldn't be able to do back-to-back smoking or dabs or any of those. Remember when we did the gauntlets? If holding it in you don't get high. Then a gauntlet, when you're doing it back to back to back to back to back, would never get you high. And that is just it's just not how the body works. What it actually is, and they should say it correctly, is that your body absorbs X amount of THC in what, like 5 seconds, right? But then in the next 5 seconds, it doubles, and it's every 5 seconds. It doesn't like stop absorbing THC. So that's why the holding in thing is, and they say you don't need to, is a myth. And that's why doing tab marines and shit is. But people will argue with me to this fucking day about this, and I know for a fucking fact. If I puff it, if you do three dabs, do one dab, pull it in, blow it out. Do one dab, pull it in for fucking 10 seconds, blow it out. Do one dab, pull it in for fucking 30 seconds, blow it out. My dab marines are usually under 30 seconds. They always say you're hurting yourself. If you can't hold your breath for fucking 30 seconds, you got a problem. Yeah, I know. Yeah, everybody says yeah, that's the other thing. That's the other funny thing. Yeah, exactly. I had so many people say, "You're getting high because 'cause you're holding your breath." That's the funnier thing. Now, I used to do, back in the day, you did weird shit, hold your breath, try to knock yourself out, but holding your breath does not get you high. Yes. I know, exactly. Thank God you're on my side. Well, this is why we got our community, guys. Fuck that other community. I ain't gonna get into it. There's a couple other YouTubers out here that swear to God that holding it in doesn't do it, and I get into big arguments with them. Yeah. Seems like everybody says that, and it's like, "Ah." It's just your excuse for not being able to, hold your hit longer. Yeah, I know. You gotta get high, but I mean, what happens is some people always say I literally had people say, "Is you're only getting, high because 'cause you're holding it, like, you're holding your breath." And I was like, "That has nothing to do with why I'm getting high." Uh, yeah, there's nothing to be bad for you, whatever, fuck. If it's bad for you, then don't smoke. What do you think's bad for you guys? Smoking or don't smoke? I mean, smoking isn't that bad, especially, if you do dabs, it's even better for you. When you smoke weed a lot, which I used to with bongs, I got more of a resin buildup in my lungs and I had more issues. Dabbing, I have a lot less issues like that. I know. Oh, what's that one dude? He's fucking the what up? What up, guy? That dude with the long hair, man. I got in a big argument with him. I don't think he likes me anymore. I forget his name. Dude with the long. He hosts a lot of events, but we got in a big argument about that. Well, Bernie, well, understand. Everybody says hot dabs are bad for you. What is a hot dab? Because if you go too high, one, it catches on fire. So the hottest dab you can do, you got to go lower than that. And when you're catching on fire, even at the lowest temp of a hot dab, like a really red hot dab, it's still lower than you're smoking weed and shit. That's fire. It's a lot hotter. Custom grow? No, it wasn't custom grow. It was the what up guy. What no? God, I haven't talked to him in forever. That's why, because we got a big argument about that. But it'll come to me. He hosts a lot of events and shit. I'm trying to think of his name. Fuck. It doesn't matter. Anyway, guys, let's do another dab. Maybe that'll make me learn. All right, get your nails out, load your balls, roll down, turn your vaporizer, pour shot. What we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna dab more. Oh, since we got 30, so not Brett. No, no, you guys keep guessing. I'll show everybody the receipt here. So we got the Stizzy at 14, Strawberry Jack 16. And what can't I think is his name? Anyway, but yeah, so we got these others. We'll be doing not Brett Maverick. What what I forget his name. He hosts a lot of events. He does like a lot of podcasts and weed podcasts too sometimes. Yeah, I miss Brett Maverick. What up, Token? Ready for Dab Marine? All right, let's do it, guys. I'm back from the vacation. We're doing this. I just showed you. We're doing the green crack. It feels like an old video, guys. Check this out. We're dabbing green crack. We're drinking Tecates. It's a new can, obviously. This is not how the Tecate can used to look, but it still tastes good. I had the old red cans when I was in the Ensenada. It was pretty nice. All right. Load your bowl, George, on turbine, turn on your vaporizers, pour your shots, get your dabs ready. We're going to do another dab marine. This slider got wet. All right. You don't know how to feel about the new design change. Yeah, it's 2020. You know what? I mean, maybe these are just going to be like retro designs or something, and it might be just like a temporary thing. Like I said, when I was in Ensenada, I had the old red ones. They also have blue ones. Blue ones are the light. So it's either red or blue usually. That's when you say Tecate, they say red or blue. Yeah, I know. But I did the best I can. I could have got something else. I was like, guys, we're going old school. We're gonna get the fucking I had it all planned out. Because once I saw they had the green crack, I was like, we're going way old school. How long have you been? I don't know. I'm gonna be on for a minute. Nice thing is I don't have to worry about batteries and shit. I've got everything plugged in. I could be on as long as I can. I'll probably be on until I do a couple of these things. And I might even play some games and just keep getting high. Who knows? We'll see. Definitely I'm just chilling with you guys right now and getting high, and then maybe get some games in. We'll see. Got it. But yeah, exactly. But back to what I said, even if I don't remember that guy's name, it's just funny. Literally, almost if you guys aren't feeling good one day, go to any big weed YouTuber and say, holding it in is better than not holding it. And you will, I promise you, they will always respond. They love to do that. They cannot handle you saying that. Gauntlet, gauntlet. Oh, yeah, the domes. Yeah, remember the domes? Yeah, the titanium. I forgot about them. Back in that day, domes was real popular. Thank you, Clara. But yeah, domes was like real popular back then. Sorry, it's taking forever to heat this fucker up. I've chazzed this nail out. It's fucked up. So I gotta fucking, it's only like $12. I gotta get a new one. Yeah, well, yeah, very first nails was really a nail. It was I don't know, it was a glass nail, I believe. The first ones I seen were these like little glass nails, but they always had to put a dome over them. We had domes back in the day, so you heated it up, put the dome on it, and then put the dab in it. And the dome just kept the smoke in it, so you could kind of like suck it down. We also had swings back then. They had a lot of swings that would swing under it. I don't have TikTok yet, so I am live here on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. Shout out to IS59 here on Kick. He's always helping me out there. I'm gonna get some more moderators, guys, for Twitch, YouTube, and some of you guys are probably be it because I appreciate you guys so much and you help me so much. All right, get your nails out, load your balls, roll your joints, worry about turning your vaporizers, pour your shots. We're gonna do another dab marine here. Oh, 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 oh boy. Oh boy. That was a bigger, that was bigger than 12 ounce. Yes, it was. Ugh. But yeah, a lot of the glass shops back then would sell different domes and shit. Domes was so popular. Then they went from glass nails to titanium nails. Then the titanium nails got bigger and bigger and bigger. Then they started making some titanium nails where you didn't need a dome. And then, now we got the, the bangers and shit, which became, pretty much the standard now. Ugh. I'm snowed in with only 5 beers. What a disaster. Are you keeping up? Are we trying to keep up? Did you pour one out for the homie? What up, guys? It is good to be back. I'm feeling so much better, guys. You guys are my favorite. You guys helped me out so much on the cruise, guys. Anytime I got lonely or whatever, I did some of these live videos and had so much fun with you guys. Brian enjoyed it. If you've seen, he was my cameraman. The people we met off the ship, they were from Michigan, so they brought their own vape pens too, which was cool. But again, I tried to go live again after that, but we went to like Papa's and Beers and a couple other Mexican spots or local spots, and the music was just too loud. That fit was man. You ranking my coughs. My first one's always the worst. Yep, yep. She's actually been it for almost 20 years now because we've been married almost 20 years. And she's going to be a charge nurse. She's like head over the department now. So she's been doing it a long time. So good for her. Probably one of the best. You know what's funny is I didn't hardly have to use my nose spray when I was out there. I don't know if the fucking air quality or whatever's shit here, but man, nose is always clogged. Bong, should we keep going? How much we got? We got one here and one there. We got 2 more dead Marines, I think. What up, Will? Will's my boy. We got you guys are so cool, guys. You guys are like my online producers always helping me, and I love that, guys. Because you know what can happen on like these videos is you could have issues and like they just like fucking nobody helps you. It's like I'm doing the best I can. It's like I can't hear you, and everybody just doesn't say anything. Oh yeah, I got the fan, Will, dude. The fan, I was like, I literally started pouting like a little kid. I have to admit, guys, I got a little angry here. So what happened is my door was right off the fucking elevator, right? And they're like, "You need it for a medical device." I get in my room, it was hot as fuck. So I fucking open up my balcony door, put a fucking chair in the door. Then I proceeded to open my front door, which leads to the fucking elevator. So everybody get off the elevator, just looking at me. And I was pissed. So I sat there on the fucking floor in front of the fucking couch because I could feel a breeze going through then. I was like, oh, thank God. And then like I kept calling him and they said, I said, "Can you push my beds together and get me a fan?" All right. And then I never even, usually they give you a steward number. As soon as you get there, the steward's like, "Hey, what's up? Can I get nothing?" Right. I already went to the damn guest services. Now I can't get the damn steward. Now I'm calling housekeeping 10 fucking times. They finally get there. I'm pouting. And they bring me a fan. They bring me a box fan that's like this big by this big. It's like I usually get a regular, like smaller fan. They give me a giant fucking fan. So then I proceed to use it that night, which was thank God, but I have to keep it close to me. So there was it's like a giant. They pushed my beds together, so I had a king, queen bed or whatever, king bed, and then I had a couch with like something in front of it, like a table, right? So I moved the fan to the table. In the middle of the fucking night, the fan falls off the fucking table, and I fucking trip and hit it, and I can't get the damn fan back. I was so pissed. So then I have to start putting like towels and shoes around the fan because the fan vibrates off the damn table. But the idea and the audacity to say you need a medical reason to get a fan is insane. I'm just going to say it there. I'm going to leave it there. Just going to leave it there. Insane. So my cruise is on the 13th. I don't think I'm bringing anything. Oh, this dab is so good. I'm going to fucking go through this whole gram. Woo, baby. Woo, baby. I like this. This shit's good. And it was a fucking ordeal to get it. I literally go on cruises so much, guys, and they always just give me the fucking fan. But yeah, I ended up saying, I was like, I lied. I said, I am a ER charge nurse, like my wife. And I said, I have never in my life used a fan to treat anybody in the ER. There is no medical emergency ever needed or procedure or any doctor that will write you a script for a fan. So can I please have a fan? And then they see me sitting there, and then I said, can I at least have my steward? Because I don't know where the fuck he is. And then I kept calling him. And then so she came up, the head of housekeeping, with my steward. And then he'll take care of everything. And he brought the fan. So yeah, coffee, do it, token. Well, it's hilarious. I'm like just pissed off, yelling, just frustrated the whole 9 yards, right? Then the next day, I do the fucking bar crawl, and I meet all these people, right? And I tell them the story, and they go, "I cannot see you ever getting mad," because they always say I'm just like happy-go-lucky guy. I guess it's like whatever. I'm happy-go-lucky to a point, guys. I'm gonna fucking kill you at a point too. Just kidding, just kidding. All right. Let's get another dab here. I got 2 more, and then maybe some games and smoking. We'll see where we go. I'm literally just banged through 6 24-ounce beers. Garlic and cookies. Yeah, guys. So we do got more, guys. So eventually, maybe tomorrow, I might do this. This is like the crunch berries from Stizzy. Since I had the Stizzy vape pens on the ship, I thought that'd be good. I wanted to get OG Kush. They had OG Kush, but they said they were out. And I think it's bullshit. That dipshit. If it has on the thing, it's probably in the back, but whatever. I'll go back and get it. 90% cannabinoid. So these 2 we'll do another video another day. But right now we are doing the green crack because we're back and it tastes so fucking good. All right, guys. So whatever. Is it these glasses better or worse? Nobody ever said anything. Is it that bad? I like these. I'm like the Matrix guy or whatever, or I don't know. Yeah, I had to try something else. All right, guys, let's do this. Get your nose hot, loaded bull, George, and Troy, turn your vapors, pour shot. We got 2 dab marines to go, guys, of the Tecate and the green crack. We're going old school, guys. I'm having a fun time. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for being on the cruise with me. Literally, it was a fun cruise. It was a fun cruise. Could have been more fun, but with you guys and like the friends I made on the cruise, it really helped. Why do I keep grabbing this fucking lighter? I'm just wasting butane. It's funny. I always get a kick out of people on here who like say keep the butane this far away and this, that, and the other. Because I was working with 12 by 72-inch columns full of 200-pound butane. I was working with like thousands of pounds of butane. One of our labs up in like NorCal they did the same system. So I ran the crude down here in like LA, and this other big lab up in NorCal ran the fucking product into the crude. They had basically the same system. They just ran weed through it and made the crude. And I took the crude and I made it into shatter. But they had they had the 12 by 72 inches. And I guess the top part, instead of using clamps, they welded it. Okay. And I don't mind you doing that. Weld my fucking shit, because I'm just putting crude in it. And I just need one end to be able to get off. But anyway, so they welded and they didn't put the clamps on and blew off the top, blew off the whole roof of the warehouse. Me personally, they welded my shit too, but I added the clamps anyway. So I was just like, I just double checked it. Oh, I'll put the fucking clamps on. They kept saying, why you got the clamps on? I'm like, I just want extra strength because I ran crazy pressures. A couple of my pressures pinned out at like 500. Probably should have blew out, but that's that's a horse of a different color. Where's my shit?
Just let me get high. Can do.
All right, guys, we're doing another green crack dab. We'll do a little bigger one. See if we get a bigger cough for you guys. I know, man, that don't look like a lot, does it? But it is. It's flat. Maybe if I move it to the tip. It don't look like a lot. Oh, but it smells so good. I just know how my temp is. I'm going really low because this damn thing's Chaz. If I go too big, it's just gonna waste my dab pretty much. Get your nails hot, load your bowls, roll your turn your vapors, pour shots, get your dabs ready. I might get on Amazon ordering another fucking nail. Or actually, there's a shop down the road that sells them. Yeah, well, you know, everybody bitch about like Chaz nails, but you get nice low temp dabs. Have you seen the dabs I was just taking? It's hard to get like a hot dab after your nails like all fucked up too. So it ain't as bad as everybody thinks. We're gonna break myths left and right here about dabbing. Shit. Why did my shit freeze? Damn it. My phone froze. Oh, maybe if I put it in. I got an idea. Shit. Huh. Wonder why that phone did. Anyway, we'll see if that one ever connects again. Weird. Anyway, we lost connection on my one phone. Sorry, guys. Now we got a new fucking angle. Well, whenever that phone comes back, I don't know what the fuck happened. Hmm. Oh well, we're on my Mac computer. So, guys, this is the Mac M4, the full terabyte. And this is how best camera they got it. That sucked. Work, damn you! Can't believe it shut down like that. I've never had my fucking. Anyway, yeah, that's odd. I know. At least I got an alternative, guys. So we'll survive. If that one ever comes back, which is anyway, guys, I know this one ain't as good, but it is quicker. I guarantee that. This one doesn't have like that lag shit. So. Oh yeah, I gotta fucking get a vid of what happened on the cruise too. That's gonna be funny. Well, shit. Since it's doing that, I could probably show it too. How about that? It's gonna be weird, but ready to see picture in picture. We're going to fucking all full. So this was the guys in Ensenada. Check this out, dude. This is my boy. This is my boy Stanley. I'm gonna be posting all these so you guys will get better ones, guys. Yeah, it's a little teaser, okay? Here's Stanley on the dance floor. He was so cool. We had some of the best friends, dude. We had so much fun, guys. I'm gonna be posting a lot of these. I'm just giving you guys a little bit of teasers. We got the towel animal. Check this out. This guy did the crazy ice sculpture. Had to get the ice cream. Oh, dude, his name's Shanley. This dude was from Washington. Awesome, dude. Here's me and Shanley. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yo, towel animals. Oh, check it out, guys. They said I got the best towel animals because my towel animals was insane, dude. Where's my other one? They did this one, a bat. I never see. I showed it to people and they said, I've never seen a bat. And I said, it's probably because I was fucking asking for a fucking fan and pissed off. And that's on top of the air conditioner. That's when the air conditioner comes out. Oh, shit. Oh, here's my stupid break. So I get up early in the morning, right? And put the tip balls on the table. Perfect break. Bam! They go everywhere, and out of the blue, they slowly rolled to the right. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I said, "Well, I can't play pool." I was like, I would literally have to place my fucking things. This is the oysters I had. So I went to the 555 Steakhouse, had these oysters. Look at that. Bam, what presentation, baby. And they had a foam wine on top of it. So these will all be posted. Just giving you guys little teasers. Then I also, for the dessert, I had the chocolate ball. I was like waiting for it to melt. So there's something inside of it. So she pours this hot chocolate on it. I forgot how close I could get. Forgot how close I could do this one better then. It wasn't so shaky. I need to eat. Yeah, I didn't realize. Well, at least the camera, this camera sucks balls, but at least I fucking can get close to it, I guess. Oh yeah, these were some whales I saw after out right off my balcony, dude. Yeah. Wait, let me see. I had some. So I took pictures of them too, but let's see if we. Bam. That was so cool, dude. There was like 3 of them. Yeah, I do need to eat, dude. I fucking. Let me see. So this is my room at night when he did a towel animal. I kept my room pretty clean. There's my boy, Shanley. We're gonna make him famous, dude. Watch this. Yeah, hold on. I don't know if you want. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There's our boat. I'll be on that again here soon. Still can't believe I fucking. Well, with any luck, my other phone kicks on again. Till then, guys. Yeah, the whales was so cool. There was people that paid money to go on that stupid whale trip, and they all were in the boats around where they were, and they were actually right outside my balcony. I was like, I didn't have to pay for it. All right, again, we got the geodome. We got 2 more dad marines for you guys. I am talking a lot. My phone's fucked up, pissing me off. But whatever, it'll connect. I don't know why it ain't. Oh, I can also do the YouTube. That's the other thing I want to do with you guys. Here, let's watch this. We talked about the younger neck. Um, Here we go, guys. What's up? This is going to be my last video for the Gel 2100 channel. That's my brother's channel, so I decided to open up my own channel. So feel free to check out Nick 420CA. I'm going to be doing the same thing. I'm just going to have my own channel. So as a goodbye toke to this channel, I've got some Afghan goo here. Nice little hybrid. Got it all loaded up. I also got me a Takati beer to wash it all down. Yeah, feel free to check me out on Nick420CA. I'm going to be doing the same thing. Like I said, I just got to have my own channel. Cheers. Hope to see you guys over on my new channel. Sorry about that. I have to mute myself when I do that video, so you can't hear me, but you can hear it. But now you can hear me again. Should be good now. All right, guys. Is it better? It should be back. Because when I go to the YouTube, in order for you guys to hear it, I got to switch over to the main, and usually you don't hear me. Then I have to go back to my chat. I always forget it. All right, cool. Thank you guys. All right, so let's do a dab marine here. But I just kind of wanted you guys to hear me a little. Everybody says I sounded, I had an accent back then. Maybe I did. I did sound silly. It sounded a little different. If you go back on some of my videos I did, let me see if I can find. I'll do a couple other before I do this dab marine. I'll try to stretch out this video. Oh, this is cool. This is my first strikeout. This will be a fun video. I ain't gonna be able to hear me for a second, but we'll hear the video, okay? One super strikeout. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube do this. So if you think you can do this, feel free to repost that strikeout. Hi, what's up? I'm going to title this one Super Strikeout. I haven't seen anybody on YouTube do this. So if you think you can do this, feel free to repost. I'd love to check out your videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this one out with some Chronic OG. And I'm going to finish. So this video is about 12 years ago, I believe. So, yeah, you can check it out. This is on Gel 2100, guys. I remember that outfit. That was a good outfit. That was a comfy outfit. All right, let's go back to the video. Chronic OG with a Tecate beer. All right, so I'm about halfway through this. Wait till you see the next one, guys. So this is how I kind of started. This is before I was doing a lot of dabs. It was about 12 years ago or so. And now I'm gonna bang the 99 out for the next one. So let's check it out. This bowl I packed with some Super Granddaddy Purple. I also put some King Zeus full melt hash on top of it. And then I'm gonna do a shot of this 99 black cherries. And then the Tecate beer. Mm. Cheers. Whew, that was not easy. Peace. So that was a while ago. But that was fun, guys. That was cool. That was cool to see that. All right, guys, let's do it one more time. We got the green crack here. I got the Tecates. I just wanted to show it. We were talking, every now and then some new person, new fan finds me again. I can't tell if it's me because I'm in a giant, you know, 60 pounds, probably heavier than I was back then. But working on it, guys. But still, same shit, having a lot of fun. Only the bananas. All right. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Get your nails out, loaded balls, George Hunts, Ribbon, turn your favorites, push shots. We got 2 more dab marines to go, guys. Then I might do some gaming. I see a whole bunch of people online like Topher and some other guys. So, guys, maybe you stay up here. We might get some gaming. I got nothing else to do until my wife gets here. And my kid, I'm excited about Sebastian. So we'll see them soon. We'll have some fun. I definitely got to eat something, though. I'm sure we got something here. You're gonna do anything cool when your wife and son get back? Well, we're going on a cruise in April. That's about it. I'm trying to meet up with Justin still, so he wants to pay for a trip to Vegas. So we might meet Justin in Vegas. That strikeout was crazy. Ugh. Straight out of the bottle. You know how long it takes it to get out of a bottle? I like nowadays when I do a strikeout or anything like that, I always make sure I pour it into a shot glass because it takes like fucking 5 times longer to suck it out of that stupid little bottle. They were so cheap back then. I got that Tecate beer for like $1.60, $1.70. And then I'd get a shot of 99 bananas for like $1. So it'd be like under $3. It was so cheap back then. All right, guys, I'm still heating up this fucking chest nail here. We're doing the green crack from Raw Garden. We got some more to do later, guys, tomorrow or whenever. We got the strawberry jack from Raw Garden. And we also got the Stizzy crunch berries. I'm showing it to the wrong fucking camera. We got the Stizzy crunch berries. We got the strawberry jack. And we're doing the green crack. Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to turn my fucking phone off and back on. Why didn't I think to do that? Damn it. Come on, producers. I'm just fucking with you. You guys should have said, turn your phone off, dude. Damn it. What I need to do. All right. It's all good. It's all good. I'll figure it out. How much time do we get? 800 degrees. All right, guys, let's do this. I'm going to shut my phone down. I'm sure I'll get it back. That'll be smart. Anyway, while we do this, we'll studio dab. That's why we get the backup camera. This is the backup camera. Thank God. I never thought about that. That's actually kind of smart. It's real quick, though. My fucking frames per second on this camera is off the chart. Not as clear, but. Dude, it was so good to be in Long Beach. I love Long Beach. It was so fun to see it again. Turn it. Literally, when I bought this whole system, I got me a fucking brand new 16 Max or Pro or whatever. Got the fucking thing. So it was just. Any luck, that reconnects somehow. If not, we got the other one. Load your boat, George. Oh man, I might have missed it. Hold on. We do this one more time. Ah, shit. I took too long to turn off my phone and back on. That would have been a real low temp there. That was like 500 degrees. I liked it like 570 or so. Ah. Guess who's back? Back again. All right, this is so much better. I can relax. Like, my phone working. So much clearer camera too. I like this camera. All right, get your nails out, loaded both John Troy and turning vaporize, pour shots. Get your dabs ready. That's what I do. We got the green crack here from OC3 here, and bam, we're doing a green crack was $16.02. Grand total for all these was $50. So $50 for 3 things. Not too bad. All right, all right. Get your nails out, loaded both George and turning vaporize, pour shots. Get your dabs ready. I'm gonna do a fucking another dab marine here with a Tecate and some green crack.
Push the sun through, don't let the mood intrude. Up a race, it like nude, no, it was here. No, it was here. Is the door closed, or is it a placebo, or is it my heartbeat runs low? I don't wanna go outside.
Shout out to Ryan, Tall Dark and 90. Thank them. They gave me some music. I don't even know if these are actual songs or maybe just like jamming. We used to go to his place and he has a beautiful like production studio. So some of these don't even have a lot of words. So sometimes people add words to them and this, that, and the other. But yeah, check out Jack's song. That's one of my favorites they do. So if you look up Tall Dark and 90 on YouTube, Jack's song. I wonder, could I probably play it? I could probably play it. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see if we could. If I do it small enough, it shouldn't. I don't think they would. You know, the keyboard on these Macs are so soft. All right, guys, check it out. This is gonna be cool. So this is one of my favorite songs they do.
Well, they asked from 1 to 10. I said, I told you, numbers can't describe your skin. Well, they say, how you doing today? I said, never felt higher within, yeah. Like some fantasy, I know the subscale, baby, take a chance with me, yeah. Oh, what a tragedy, yes, you're holding hands with me, and now I'll wait outside in the cold and all night. I'll be right here, no inhibition, no fear, no fear. I'll be right here.
But yeah, I like these guys. Tall Dark and 90 guys. They gave me a lot of this music you hear. So always give them a check out. They got a lot of other stuff. 20 cigarettes is good. The beer was fire. We got the Tecate, we got the green crack, we got some of my favorite fans watching. You guys help me so much with so much different shit on here and makes it worth it. Because, you know, you could do one of two things when you're on the internet. You could either just watch people burn or you can try to help somebody. And you guys always help me, and I appreciate that. Don't think you get me wrong. That's why I do this, and I love doing it, and I love hanging with you guys. We got one more beer here. We got one more Tecate. Again, this might be my last one for a little bit. I'm gonna at least take like maybe a week break, just water. But I like to do a break, like a maybe just do them just once in a blue moon because I want to try to have like, man, if I don't drink a lot, then I don't know. I don't even know if I want to get the drink pass. I don't even know. I don't even know if I made the drink pass worth it because I met so many cool people and they all had bottles of like Patron and shit. And I don't think I drank enough. So I probably if I do that again, that'd be like, let's save you. I think the drink package is like 86, 87 a day. And you got to get like 6 or 7 drinks at least every day, I think, to make it worth it. I just want to dude, they're so fucking good. Dude, you know, I haven't had them in forever. And I literally, when I was in Ensenada, they had them. I was like, he goes, he's naming all these white beers. You know, you want a Blue Moon, this and I go, do you got Tecate? I go, oh, I got Tecate. He goes, red or blue, red or blue. I go, red, red. It was awesome. Great guy. Yeah, a lot of people don't think Nick Panzer. Man, you know, I heard you guys say he was in Mexico, so that's kind of cool. He must have been on like maybe the Frenzy. The Frenzy was in Mexico. There was also like a Pacific Northwest ship or something. There was another ship in Mexico, I remember. Man, fucking, I will be him. That video where he passed out was my favorite fucking video. He did this live video where he did like the most beers in like the Havana bar or whatever, somewhere around there, whatever they call it. It's always the same thing. It's this one place. And literally for an hour and a half, he was just slumped. It was kind of like me in the other video with Justin. That would have been cool, dude. I fucking would have fucking loved it. I hit every event, guys. I hit the fucking 80s night. I hit the white party. They had a white hot party, they call it, and you dress all in white. Um, I hit a couple of the comedy clubs. I went to, like I said, the steakhouse. Beautiful. I had a good time and hung out with a lot of people. When I got off in Ensenada, we did a little bar crawl. When I got off in Cabo, we kind of did the same thing with Shanley. The first day in Cabo, I didn't get off the boat. So what I did that day is just hung out and like just did whatever because the boat was empty. It was beautiful. Yeah, I know. I definitely got to do more live. I have so much fun doing it. It's just funny though, when I started that live on that top deck, out of the blue, it was literally like half the fucking boat ended up on that fucking top deck. Everybody wanted to be where I was because I had a cool view at the back, and they kept seeing me live, and then everybody kept asking questions. It's kind of funny. Nice thing is when you are live, like when I'm live, usually, knock on wood, nobody ever fucks with me. Those one kids did. Are you live? How many people's watching? I was like 22. Cool, cool. Yeah, 22 is not bad, guys. It's hard to get a lot of people in one quick live. All right, guys. Again, we're doing this. Green crack. I got my camera back. I forgot. Bam! Look at this. Oh, it smells so good. I'm so happy to be back, guys. I feel so much better. I got to do this again in April. Everybody says just split up the tanks. I'm like, I don't want to. I will be the one they would like fucking find. I already look like a fucking stoner. I just gotta hope I find like I get Brian. Brian needs to go, guys. Go to SoCal Savage. Go to SoCal Savage Instagram and say, you got to get on the April 13th cruise to Cabo with Nick. Just blow him out just on one comment. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, he's SoCal Savages, guys. He does these t-shirts and shit. So we're gonna get him to do some t-shirts for us. So that'll be cool. He also does graphic design. So he does everything you need. So that'll be cool. Yeah, he was great. Best friend on the ship. Shanley, second best friend. Shanley was the fucking partier, dude. He was the guy who made me. I would be when I was laying in my bedroom and like, I don't want to go out. Fuck everything. I think Shanley's out there. Shanley would be on the dance floor. He did everything. And I mean, that was awesome. He was the best, guys. And like I said, I got videos of him. And I mean it in the best way. I always enjoyed it. So all right, guys, let's do one more dab marine, maybe. Man, I can't believe I banged through this so quickly. I feel like I'm on the cruise ship every 5 minutes. Yeah, shout out Shanley. I made sure I got his name right. He goes, it's like Stanley, but Shanley. Yep, shout out Shanley. Damn, thank you for that. Good name too. I never see that very often. He's from Washington, so he went on a solo cruise and literally partied his ass off. So I every like literally, I'd like go to the nightclub or go wherever, and I would just always see Shanley on the dance floor. He had this shuffle and dude rocked it, dude. I loved it, dude. It was fucking you could not do nothing but smile. It's hard to not smile when you saw him. I guess. But yeah, then I met Brian. Brian was the coolest. He was the dude who fucking he's hitting the stand the Stizzy vape pens. That's why I got the Stizzy guys. Again, I will be busting this out in another video. This is the crunch berries. Then I also got more strawberry jack. I wanted to get the OG Kush. It was out. I know they have it in the back because if it's on the menu on the thing, you can order it. So he just was too fucking lazy to go to the back. So fuck him. I'll go back to OC3 and get something. Yeah, I am interested. Yeah. Well, something like, well, like I was being a powder. I was being just a powder the whole, like for the first day or so. I was like, pissed I'm fucking going on this. I could have wasted my money and not gone on, just lost the fucking money. Or, now I'm on it and nobody's here and it just sucks. And it was just like, and then I would see him and I was like, damn, dude is fucking with nobody. He had even the worst part was like, I mean, I have interior cabins before I did it, but I get real seasick. He had an interior cabin. So, I mean, just getting locked up like that. At least I would get out on the balcony at night and just like chill and be like, take a deep breath, you know what I mean? But man, fucking Shanley was always going. Shanley was shuffling, 80s night. He had everything ready. It was awesome. Yeah, I did. I did. And it's because the cool people I met on the bar crawl and throughout the ship because they just made it. Like the guys from Michigan, there's two couples from Michigan. They had a cool room. We went to their room and got some Patron. They had a double room with a balcony and they opened up the thing. So they had this extra long balcony because they connected their rooms and shit. Real cool. Shanley definitely brought the vibes. He was the guy who was like, I mean, he's like, they always say dance like nobody's watching. He was that guy. And it was like, it was cool to watch. He brought the vibe. Sure. All right, guys, let's do one more dab marine here. But yeah, everybody I met was so cool. Brian, awesome. If you guys seen him, he was fucking just the best. That's why I say go to SoCal Savage. Let's blow his shit up. He did some of the camera work and everything. He just loved it. And if I wish I would have got the fucking second microphone working faster. But once I finally did, we didn't do a vid. But he will be on some vids. We're gonna do some sessions and hang out. He's just here up here in LA, so he ain't far from me. Yeah, he's super cool. He's the typical dude I usually hang out with, like in like Long Beach. It was a total vibe. It was like, yeah, for sure. Mhm. All right, guys, I'm heating up my nail here. Again, I am using the Geodome. We're going all old school. This is one of my oldest rigs. Still one of my best. It's an Earl Jr. Look at that fucking color. Yeah, I hit his vape pen all night. He brought 3 fucking, Stizzy tanks. So he had 3 tanks for the whole trip. We went bang through one of them in, like, one night. I don't know if how many maybe he brought more, but man, I felt like he should have brought more. But yeah, he had Stizzy tanks. But then the Michigan couple, they had 2 different tanks. They were like these disposable ones. One was red and one was, like, black. So I ain't a big fan of disposable tanks because I know how you have to load them, and usually it's never a good product. And theirs tasted real good, but it was just such a ton of terps, ton of terps. Again, I'm trying to fucking burn off this entire chest nail. I will get a fucking new nail here soon. I got another one outside that's fucking probably not as bad as the one I took using. All right, get your nails hot, load your pulse, shine for them, turning vapors, pour shots, get your dabs ready. We are doing a green crack dab here from OC3 Catalyst, guys, coming in at $16.02. Dude, I love Brian. He hooked us up, dude. Since he also was Mexican and spoke Spanish, we got such better deals when we were in Ensenada. Because the others, usually get ripped off. So he was like, do this, do that, go here, go there. Because like sometimes you get ripped off. When me and Shanley got off the boat and Cabo just us, it was just a nightmare of money. Money was just flying everywhere. And I was like, damn, I could have fucking lost this much money in, LA. All right, get your nose, load your pulse, Rich. I don't know where he is. I'll have to talk to him. I will. Load your bowl, short jump, short one, turn your vaporizer, pour shots, get your dabs ready. Here we go. Let me see who I can add to this. It'll be fun. Sorry, guys. I've been a minute. Any of it. All right. Let's see if Cheeto jumps in. Oh, thank you guys. That was my Tecate. You're old school. We're doing a little ASMR. We got the Geodome old school. We poured a beer to the homies. And we're dabbing the green crack. And that was a good one because I am pretty zoned out. It is Saturday at 1 p.m. Maybe, just maybe Sheeto will jump in. We'll see. If not, it's all good. I don't know. I want to get some gaming on. That's what I'll probably do, guys. So, who wants to game with me, guys? Let's see if I can figure out. Oh, oh shit! We're bringing the fire. Raining, bringing.
Bringing the fire, bringing the fire.
Yeah, I'll try to send some to everybody. Oh, we got a lot of fucking dabs to do. Oh, he's in. Shit. What up?
What up?
Glad I'm back. Thank God.
Yeah, I saw that. I just saw that now. It's like, oh, he
Dude,
sent me a link.
I was
He
so.
must be home.
I had guys give me Stizzy pens. And some girls from Michigan, this couple from Michigan brought some Michigan pens. And it was like, okay, but man, it doesn't do the same, dude. It is tough, dude.
Oh man, I
But
can't imagine.
I ended up meeting, like, they were cool. And I met a lot of cool people and I had some fun things. So when I did the bar crawl, I met a lot of guys who like to party. So that was kind of
Uh-huh.
cool. So like I would see those guys every single time in the fucking bars and shit. And so like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did a bar. Me and this dude Shanley, this white dude, did a bar crawl on Cabo. And then me and a whole group of people, was me, Brian, and this two couples from Michigan, did a little bar crawl in Ensenada, which was cool. Brian was cool because he was Mexican. He spoke Spanish, right? So it saves like
Uh-huh.
$1 million when you do that, you know? How
This
you
is kind
been?
of interesting. First time seeing it from this side.
Yeah. Is it through your phone? You're just using your phone?
Yeah, because I'm transplanting right now, so I
You
figured it'd
sound
just be a
you
little.
sound really good, actually.
It's on the earpod, whatever,
Nice.
AirPods.
Wow, they got good technology. Technology.
Technology. Yeah, I was
Are
looking
you gonna
for
show us? Yeah, show us.
no, I was just looking through feed charts because they were hard to find. Let's
For
see.
what?
For just, nutrient feed charts.
Oh, but what nutrients?
The Athena nutrients that I use. Let's see.
Oh, little Cheeto. He hit the wrong button. Where's my dum 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 dum? We'll have him back here in a second. All right, take two.
Uh-oh.
It said he hit the wrong button.
I guess if you change the
Screen, it does that?
cat, does it
Nah,
just automatically kick you? No, let me see.
that can't be. Huh. Well, he's stuck with one fucking screen. Well, the answer is yes. The answer is yes.
Yep, that is what it is.
All right, show what we're gonna say. It's okay. It's quick. It's quick. uh,
Yeah, so I found it, the blended program
oh,
with
that's super.
fade.
Wow, and just so
So I
they get
don't
a
know.
9 week
You're
program. That's it.
probably well, like fade. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a new base that doesn't have any nitrogen in it.
No shit.
And so what we're finding out is if you flush the plant, you're just hurting it, and it does
S
better if you don't flush it.
Well, I mean,
So as long as you get the nitrogen out, then that's where the harshness and that's where a lot of the chlorophyll and everything. So if you can get the chlorophyll out of the plant while it's still alive, that's why they call it fade, is because it basically the plant cannibalizes all its chlorophyll, but all the rest, like, it stays healthy and it doesn't get bud rot and it doesn't shrivel up as much, and everything stays a lot healthier. So this is a newer feed chart with that product. And then for
w
the people who just like are still in back in 1990s and don't believe in that, there's
right.
without fade.
Oh, so you could get either or
So
then, right?
yeah, but here it's funny though because they make you just use the base all the way to the end instead. So
So
they
go
make you
back up
use
to the
bloom
top
A.
go to the top one more time.
Mhm.
Interesting.
With fade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, so you don't use base you don't use anything other
Nothing at the
than
last 2, huh?
except fade. And so you
Okay.
use fade and
Is
cleanse.
that like fire?
No, fire is like PK.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So you would use PK and fade.
I see. Interesting. Go
Yeah.
back to the other
So
one
you're
more time. Can I see the other one? Sorry, it's just easier, quicker you do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Now go back. Uh-huh. Wow, that's crazy. That's a big deal. So if you don't believe in that, you can just do this, and this will get your flush too,
And then
right?
no, there's no flush in there.
No flush again? Hmm.
There, yeah, because you're not basically we're learning if you're keeping up with the research.
Right.
Um, f- Nobody's flushing. Even soil people organically are not flushing because they got a rhizosphere, so
Well,
there's constantly nutrients.
you and me always talked about this. That's I'm just talking like an idiot, but I know you and me never
No, yeah,
really
yeah, yeah,
said that.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
but
So
interesting,
like
huh?
to copy essentially like how organic fades really well because they don't add nitrogen or nutrients to it. So the plant eats up its nitrogen before that point. So that's why so we're kind of like mimicking essentially what organic would be doing naturally.
Exactly. That's what
Yeah.
he said. Yeah, I don't flush using organics. Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah. Because it's just impossible to do, and it's better to just take care of the organisms and everything rather than just kill everything and shock everything. So, um,
and
so
then
yeah,
the,
yeah, yeah. That's kind of what
and then if you don't,
this
you can do
blend.
this one then.
Yeah, if you're fucking lame, that's why you're doing this. You gotta get with the
Interesting.
times.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
get
yeah.
if you get with the times, well, all my last harvest since summer of last year, I was using fade. So
Top says that you don't flush if you use synthetics. They're impossible to leach the plant of any type of material that is within 2 weeks of running cold water through it in the root system. That's dumb. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you
yeah,
definitely
yeah, yeah,
use it a lot.
exactly. The plant just once it senses there's no nutrients coming, it locks up and just essentially doesn't let go of anything. So it's
Exactly.
like even worse. It's yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's why I love our fans. A lot of these guys do the same thing. People don't understand back in the day it was always like flush was flush, but you're literally did the plant just freaking the fuck out at this point.
yeah, and you don't want to be essentially we're learning that the plant just likes to be happy. It just doesn't it doesn't like to just get
Yeah.
all fucking weird. And so
Yeah.
that's why I'm not really into the crop steering thing.
Right.
And so like crop steering is basically shocking the plant in different ways, like in the last 2, 3 weeks or some shit.
No shit.
Um,
Yeah, that'd be fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why everybody has mold, and that's why everybody has 6 plants, and that's why everybody has all this shit because they crop steering, I guess, is cool if you have research to prove that the plant is going to be better. Um,
For instance,
so
as I run crop
just
steering almost 5 years now, I don't flush straight water. I do a few days of recharge towards the end.
yeah, well, that would essentially be kind of mimicking this
Right, right,
essentially
right.
anyway. Yeah,
Exactly. But a
yeah,
total flush,
that
what
old
most people
school.
do is just water. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or you can use this product cleanse, which will basically dissolve all the nutrients that's locked up in the media and just
right,
essentially flush it out. But the plant doesn't do that, you
right.
know. So that would essentially that's why. hydroponic people, we always have this one product like cleanse or drip clean or some sort of shit to keep the lines nice and clean and algae free.
Yeah, because you're
Um,
running a full system where it runs itself, basically, right?
I just got to push the power button.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right. Yeah, exactly. It's all fully loaded. That's nice. Because back in the day, we did all
yeah,
hand watering. So he has basically a
yeah. Good to
giant
crawl.
tank. Yeah, exactly. So
Remember
he
we
has a
had
giant
28, 7, 8, 28 plants in that bedroom and we just crawled through the room.
dude.
One person
I would,
controlled the pump and the other guy controlled the hose.
it was so nice, dude. It was like a little canopy under there. You could just chill. Remember the M1 OG was damn near at the fucking lights.
Yeah, but when you had to prune, man, our back is so sore.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, because we did a good lollipop on that one too. So it was pretty
Yeah,
empty. That was nice.
yeah,
But no,
yeah.
that's interesting. I'm glad that's going our way because that's kind of what we always actually thought. So
So I got a bunch of this. I don't spray anything in flour, even though they tell you to. But when they're clones, and I just take them out of the dome, I usually give them one of these. Um, IPM is basically just a bunch of like mint oil, and then Stack is all like the
so
humic and fulvic
this guy says he
acids.
likes powdered solvents, powered
Oh yeah,
solutables. Right.
soluble. Yeah, so that's the same. I mean, this is the blended line is basically already dissolved in water for you. So you are paying for the extra work of them dissolving it in water for you.
When you have just the
So
liquids or whatever, yes.
yeah, so when you live in a small house like I do, or even Nick lives in a condo,
Right, right.
you're not mixing large batches of nutrients and bullshit like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We had a garage back in our house when we used to mix nutrients. And remember we had to carry water in and fill the reservoirs and
Well,
so
it
like
was
if you
interesting.
already
We
do
bought
that,
our water too. So we'd go to these places that filtered water. This one place had a crazy filtration. You could get like 5 different kinds of waters. Remember that?
yeah, and they were like, I know what you're using this for.
Good
Yeah,
times. I
so
love
so yeah,
that.
the salts are pretty much the same thing, but the salts just are like simpler because it's just A and B, and then I think there's a bloom booster, and that's it.
Right.
But you can add also there you can add all these other products to that stuff too. But yeah, if you already kind of mix your nutrients and take some time doing that, then
Yeah, back in the day, we used a heavy 16 mainly, remember?
yeah, yeah. I
And
don't
we
even
had
know how heavy 16 is still hanging on,
and then
but they
we
are.
had they had most of theirs, maybe a little calcium and shit, and we had a pH at all. But yeah, it was good shit.
It's pretty much balance was is silica blast. Remember we used that from
Oh,
Botanicare?
I love that. Yeah, that did good.
So that's what balance is. Grow A and B, you know what that is. Bloom A and B, you know what that is. Those are
Yeah, yeah,
bases.
yeah.
Oh, but PK is the bloom booster.
Okay.
CalMag,
We always use CalMag.
uh, yeah. Peak now there's only one bloom booster. So remember back in the day we'd use Big Bud and Overdrive?
Yeah, we doubled it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You don't need to use Big Bud and Overdrive because Big Bud was like up until week 4 and then Overdrive was 5 to whatever. This
Right.
one is for the whole time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you don't need to fuck with multiple different
Interesting.
bloom boosts.
And when's the fade
And
use? Go back. How long? When do you start using fade?
so Fade is the base, right?
So you
So
never
just
use it
like
on this one.
grow.
Okay, so you
You don't
won't use it
ever
on.
use it to the very end.
Okay, and then what on the bottom one? Did the bottom one do you use it more?
You don't use it at all on the bottom one.
Okay.
This whole thing is without Fade, no Fade.
I see.
Yeah.
So you got to go that way. It's way
Yeah,
smarter.
if you don't believe in Fade, because also it is a fairly new product, so a lot of people don't want to just kind of dive into investing
Right.
into some shit. So
Interesting.
yeah,
And then,
I
so you're only using it the last 2 weeks, but by being able to
yeah
do that, you can change your entire grow process and save a lot of money. Long story short, right?
Oh yeah, well the product at the end is better too because the
Awesome.
plant is like healthy and you actually like fade actually turns like the OG goes pink every time. The purple strains go purple every single time, like no matter what temperature it is. Just because it robs
Interesting.
it of all the green, like it
Uh,
eats all the green because it you don't give it cow mag anymore essentially. So once you take the cow mag away,
and then go with the fade. You're
yeah,
got it. You bang it
yeah,
out there.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. So
That's what the
so
Jungle
yeah,
Boys
that's
used. What did he
and I'm
say?
glad they
That's what the
finally for
Jungle
the
Boy used. I read their post on IC Mag before. Anyone really know about them and IG? Huh. So you think Jungle Boys uses it?
oh they use the powder version. They don't use blended.
All right, that makes
Um,
sense.
but G Bus works for them,
Yeah, of
and
course.
yeah, G Bus uses blended.
Interesting.
So it's cool though. This new chart finally put the clone um soak on there,
Right.
and it's finally pushing Bloom A and B as a clone soak.
Right.
So which is like just exactly what
Exact. We
like
did.
we've been telling everybody to do is you find the maximum strength of the Bloom booster, which is 12 on this chart, and you do a
Right.
quarter of that. They do a little bit more than a quarter, but they want you to buy more nutrients, right? So,
Right. Right.
but
Interesting.
yeah, they got the pre-soak at 5, which is legit. I don't feed with Bloom though. I feed with veg right off the bat, but yeah,
My buds are getting purple from the GMO.
nice. Yeah, GMO is pretty purple all the time.
Yeah. Well, what was the biggest one? Like Granddaddy Purple or something like that? That was a really dark strain always.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's
Interesting. So that's
nutrients just got
your new so
easier.
this what you're gonna start doing now forever? Or have you done it already yet, or are you moving into it?
No, yeah, I've been doing it since summertime. Since last
Interesting.
summer, I've been doing fade. So everything you've smoked since then has been through that. And in my opinion, is it's smoother than it's ever been.
Right.
Because I normally would just take out CalMag and just run base.
Yeah, that
But
makes more sense. Exactly.
the plants get pissed. Like you can tell the leaves start curling up and
Interesting.
yeah. So
And what's this company again?
this is Athena.
Athena.
Yeah, where is it? There you go.
Can you order it online or do you have to go to a store?
If you order it online, it might be expensive shipping wise because it's liquid.
Do
I
you
mean,
have
but
it?
you can
Do
probably get
so
you
are
get the
you in
powder.
are you at one of the great like the one of the grow shops out here?
Yeah, I'm at Green Coast.
Okay, yeah.
I'm
Awesome.
back there because my GrowGen closed.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, you can go to their website and then go to technical support and then they have feed schedules and then you can go down to the blended line feed schedule.
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah,
Athena. Athena, guys.
blended
So
is
check it
the
out, guys.
blended is the line for home growers that are just growing a few plants. If you're not growing, like I just got 2 lights, so and they're 400-watt lights, by the way. So they're not huge,
Well, you're
but
using LED now, right?
yeah, LED, yeah.
Yeah.
So I replaced all my 600-watt HPS lights with 400-watt LEDs.
Yeah, it's not as
So
complicated as it looks, like he says. All it is for
yeah,
people who don't understand it is they give you two options the way to do it. Back in the day, we used to do a 2 week flush on most things, or 1 week, or whatever people wanted to do. And that was basically all water and it would shock the plant. If it wasn't a flush, he called it like a base, like he said. And what it did is it still shocked the plant. So nowadays they're learning to do it differently. They give you two different ways to do it. The top way is the newest way. Most people might not believe it into because they don't believe in the fade. And if you don't believe in the fade, you move down to the bottom one and then you can do it without the fade. That's the old school way, but it's basically an old school way also without a flush. So both of these are new techniques by Athena. So I guess that makes sense.
yeah.
And
And
once you go
then
to once
advanced
you go,
nutrients is actually
I was gonna say
starting to do the same thing.
once you Mike, big Mike or whatever. Once you do the same thing, you once you get the stuff, it's easy to mix and make, so explain how you would do it. You'd mix it, you also pH everything too, or
Yeah, and even look, it even tells you.
oh, no shit, it has all the pHs on it. Oh, shit, that's cool.
Yeah, and so you actually, if you do it properly and follow their direction, it
Right.
would already come out. It
It
would
comes
already
out to
come
the
out.
5 points, so that's where you're shooting for.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so sick.
yeah,
Once you stare at it for
yeah,
longer, you kinda understand it more. That's really cool.
yeah. And you use balance as your pH up. So
Right,
this is the silica blast,
right,
pretty much. So yeah, you're just using that as a pH. So you don't really use pH products really anymore.
because they're that's so sick. So at the bottom, guys, and when your end results here, guys, is gonna be this bottom number, that pH number. So you wanna make sure you finish there, and if you do it right, it should always land there according to them, so that's really nice to
Yeah,
know. Yeah, it's a very proper
yeah.
chart. Yes, it is. Once you stare at it for a little bit, you kinda get the whole situation. So everyone is 1 week and stuff. The very other first 2 is like a pre-flower, I guess, right? First 2
Oh, they
weeks.
even have the pre-soak pH recipe.
Holy shit, for your cocoa and
That's
your rock
cool.
wool.
That's cool because they have cocoa cubes now. It's pretty
That's
cool.
insanity. Like, when you really they have so much shit on this fucking chart. That's pretty fucking cool. For growers, a lot of people's probably bored and shit, but I mean, it's still very cool. Huh.
Oh, okay. If you want to flush your media, there's a flush recipe. So if you have any problems and your plant fucks up, maybe somebody fucking fed it the wrong shit at the wrong week. Um,
He says, "Shido,
Boom.
how come some people don't use EC like you're using?"
I'm actually not using any sort of PPM or PEC. Um,
Right.
this
I
is
didn't
actually
think
not my
so. I was
chart,
gonna say I didn't see any
but
EC. Yeah. Well, you
this
see the
is just a
EC.
little bit
Well,
more
you see the
thorough.
I mean, I guess you see the EC on it, right?
Yeah. So EC would be the way that you should be gauging your quote unquote PPMs.
Right.
Because basically what this is PPM 700 and PPM 500 are two ways that PPM meters are calibrated,
Right.
depending on where you live. So like you could live internationally and they calibrate it to a different PPM. You could work in a different industry like water industry and it's a different PPM. So like there's no standard there. So EC is more of a standard across the way. Electroconductivity, I think, is what it's
Right.
called. But either way, just telling you how much nutrients is in the water, meaning
Interesting.
giving you a more solid number that everybody across all around the world can work with. Um, so
They
that's what
really
EC
they
is.
they
So
really simplified it because if you notice every single week, it isn't as much as you think, and, that's pretty nice. Like you said, you could actually build your own, like, whole, feeding system off this really nicely.
yeah,
So a
yep,
feeding
totally.
system is he's gonna have a big, big barrel of water, and he's gonna make it to that, and that's gonna go to the plants.
Yeah, and so how I do it is, and I mean, I pretty much know how much the plants are going to eat in a week, and I would mix that and a little bit more. So as long as you pretty much run low, the next week when you mix, you just top it off, and then you're
Right.
just topping it off. Yeah.
Top Shelf Cannabis says, "To be honest, I doesn't even need to be there. I've been growing a long time, and I've never paid attention to that." So
Yeah, I mean,
I guess he's talking about the EC, right?
yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, he might even be referring to the grow chart too, because once
Oh,
you do
yeah,
it
yeah,
once or
yeah.
twice, yeah, you already know by heart. Like once you know your nutrients, because that's the thing is once you go to like advanced nutrients, all these numbers change. You know, you go to heavy 16, all these numbers change. So they all have the same sort of products, but all the numbers change because they're all different concentrations. So that's where it's a little wacky cacky. But
But yeah, you're
um,
right. It's very simplified. Like you said, you'll memorize this chart so easy. And then you just memorize your
yeah.
pHs and bang, 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 boom.
Yeah, pH is really the only thing you're really controlling down here. Oh,
Right.
snap, snap, snap,
No,
snap,
I
baby.
got this lot of water. I got a lot of water on these lighters. I'm trying to get these fucking things, not water, beer. But anyway. Yeah, I see
You
what here.
just,
I spilled a beer.
yeah,
Yes, I did.
anyways.
I've always paid attention to the growth. I've always paid attention to the growth chart. I've just never seen EC on the ones I've used.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
EC
I
is
haven't either. I haven't
I
seen
don't
that.
use
I
it.
haven't seen that either. But I mean, that is a new thing. So I think they're just starting to learn more about the plants, and that's just going to help you grow the very best, like you said, you can.
It's actually it's actually here, I think, so that you can learn about it because when it goes to granular and salts, you really
Right.
need to know this because you're like weighing things out by grams per gallon and shit like that. So like
He's a true top
um
shelf. I only hear about EC meters from the commercial grows.
yeah, exactly. Because they mix these humongous batches, these huge reservoirs. So like, what's a little problem to us, like a small pH shift, because I don't know, when nutrients sits in a tank, it does weird things. So it's always good to mix it as soon as you need it. It only mix what you need, but businesses aren't built like that. A lot of these businesses are just like, we only have enough employees to mix it 1 or 2 times a week, or enough resources to only feed it so much.
He says I
So it
run a
becomes
veg
a
bloom on their growth chart, and they don't use EC veg bloom.
oh yeah, Veg Bloom is another brand.
Right.
Veg Bloom was like one of the first granular salt brands. Athena like copied them after that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Two
so
way, two ways through thought scientists defend towards EC. Perfect environment for plants to grow. Been growing 25 years until I went to commercial work and never used it. So interesting. So yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, a lot of big grows might use it.
it's more to audit, I think. Like if I was a manager of a huge grow, I would
Right.
go around checking ppms and ECs to make sure everybody's fucking mixing it right, not feeding the plants. Because like as soon as like it's fine
John,
to mix it wrong, you just gotta fucking dump it after that. Touch your juice vegetable.
veg bloom,
But
veg bloom.
veg bloom, veg
Yeah,
bloom.
veg bloom's what I saw Jungle Boys use, and everybody keeps saying that.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Well,
I,
they sponsored the whole Athena tissue culture kit. So
no, so they're probably
I'm
switching
pretty
over, right?
sure they're
They're switching
no,
over,
I'm pretty
baby.
sure they're done. Like they were using Veg Bloom a long time ago. I don't know how current these guys
I
are
know.
up to
Well,
date with
I know a lot of
things.
these guys are like, we're back on 2012 or something.
Cause,
Uh,
cause yeah, G Bus, we know G Bus, and he
right,
works
right,
there
right.
every day. And I sell clones to one of their other employees, Mike, who works at their OC location, and yeah, so
So we're getting hot
they
tip, guys. They don't use they might not use
they
veg bloom anymore.
they have used
I
it,
know we
but
believe they
Veg
have.
Bloom is
Of course they've
expensive.
used it. Of course they used it. Shit, yeah, everybody did at a point,
um,
probably. Anyway, that's cool though. So Athena, guys, check out Athena. Is that a website again? Athena.com?
yeah, it's just on AthenaAG.com.
All right.
Yeah, because
So
I'm pretty sure there's a million Athenas.
right, right, right. Ag yeah. Athena AG. No, so that's cool for everybody. You can check it out. I like how they doing that. They're finally
Okay, here we
changing it up,
go.
making it a little bit better.
They got a shit ton of shit now. So the Pro is their salts. Blended is
Interesting.
what I use. Uh, Custom is when like
You want to
you
mix your
you
own?
yeah, basically you want blended performance in the salts. Because salts, look, if we go to salts, there's only like two products. Oh, three. That's all you get.
That's all you need. Bam, you're
Yeah,
done.
yeah, but it's cheap as shit. So if you have a huge grow, it's super cheap to basically.
You know what's hilarious? When I started growing like a long time ago in the 90s, they had like three-stage grows. It'd be like flower bloom, end and it was always simple like that. That's
Oh
hilarious.
yeah. The
They're
general hydroponic stuff.
yeah, they brought it's funny that it's like they're almost bringing it back. uh,
So they also got the little tissue culture kit.
right.
Um, so you can do your own. Say I can save the M1OG for the next 15 years.
Dude, that's so sick.
Or
You know how much they used to pay to get that done?
oh yeah.
Like hundreds
So
of
it comes
thousands of
like in a little
dollars. That's
toolbox. Oh shit.
insanity.
Yeah, there it is.
That's
You
insanity.
get
You got do it, dude. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Dude, I wish we
a
did the
little
green
bit.
crack. Dude, I did a video. I got some green crack from Raw Gardens, and it's
Yeah.
like our guava. I wish it was the grapefruit. I was pulling for the grapefruit, but yeah. Still good though, still good. I also got 2 other ones I'm gonna do for another video, like the
Oh shit. Okay.
strawberry jack. I got fun. Since I smoked some Stizzy on the ship, I said, "I got some Stizzy." This is crunchberry. So,
Crunchberry sounds gross.
I kept here's what happens, guys. I'm sitting there and I'm like, "They had OG Kush." I said, "Give me the" I don't have it. The dude, it's a liar because I guarantee if it's on the thing, you can order it. So you just didn't want to get in the fucking bag. And every strain I named is awesome, dude. And I was feeling like shit because I just got off the damn boat and I felt like I was still wobbling. And the night before, I drank too many fucking Patrons.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You had 15 a day.
No, no, no. These people had bottles in their room. I didn't even get to max it out. They already had the liquor.
Oh, damn. Okay,
I
jeez.
didn't even get to use my drink best as much as possible because they had everybody I met already had drinks. Crazy.
Yeah,
Captain.
there's what's his name from Jungle Boys? Roach or whatever, the Blue
Oh my
Dream
god.
guy.
Everybody believe oh, check this shit out. Since we say Blue Dream. So he said he created Blue Dream, which we all know it's fake because they did it in the 70s. Anyway, he's a nice guy, lived in my apartment complex, love Roach. But it was hilarious. So I'm in the store and the guy goes, "How about some Blue Dream?" And I looked at him, I said, "Fuck Blue Dream." And he goes, "Why do you hate it so much?" I go, "Man, dude, back in the day it was everywhere and I just don't like it." That's hilarious. I
Yeah.
love Roach. Roach was actually my old apartment complex in the Camdens. Then he eventually moved out and I was stuck there. And then I was stuck there with like Addison. Then he moved out. And it was just me.
Yeah.
Cheeto, is that a
Yeah.
three-part nutrient you're showing?
The this guy. So it's just a 1 part veg and then a 1 part flour. Oh, actually, no. I think it is a 2 part. I think you got to use this every time. Core.
That's all the
You use
time.
Yeah, all the time. And then if you're in veg, then you're using these two, and then when you're in flour, you're using these two.
That's simple. And is that the one you're using?
No, this is the salt.
All right. What one are you using?
Oh, okay. I'm using a 2 part.
That, just that.
No, no, no. There we
Oh,
go.
okay. Okay.
This is the whole line.
That makes more sense.
So
That's more what we used to do a lot more. A and B, you
there's
got
the
your CalMag,
grow,
you got your PK, you got your
it-
Bloom Boom. All right, that
and
makes
then
more
bloom.
sense.
Yeah,
All right, that makes way more sense. So you can explain it. I won't interrupt
yeah, yeah. Well, it's good. It's good that they kind of already made it. Green is for veg. These are for
all the
both.
time. Yeah, all the time.
Or sorry, just PK and CalMag, and then Bloom is for
Mm.
yeah, all the time. They don't have Flush on here, so that's why like Flush or sorry, not Flush, Fade. So Fade is like the new product that
That's what you were just talking about.
yeah, yeah. They have the chart for it, but they don't have the product because I don't know. I
So
think
you're
it's
gonna
still
use
R&D.
that. You're gonna use that chart and then add fade
No,
at the
I'm
end.
saying the Fade already exists on their chart, but the product itself does not exist. So when we go to feed schedules,
Well, then how can you use it?
because the product is already out, like
I
it's
thought
on
you
the
said it
shelves,
does. I
people
thought
are
you said it
selling it.
doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist on this website. Yes,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. But again, you're just gonna add it to that chart.
no, it already exists on the chart. Here, I got
No,
it.
no, no, no. I mean, in that picture. So all those things, and then you're gonna add one more bottle, right?
Yes, yes.
Right,
See, it's there.
right. I get it. But I mean, that bottle wasn't on that picture, and you're gonna add that
No,
bottle to it. Right, right, right.
it's funny because nobody knows what the fuck. Like they're gonna pull this chart up and they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Because you
Because
can't
it's
find
not
it on
on
their
anywhere.
fucking website. It didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, and only place they mention it is their Instagram.
Right. That's crazy, but you got it and you're using it, and that's what most people should do.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Here, I'll show the since I was getting ready.
It's so good to be back and smoking. No, fade. There it is. It exists. It exists. Wait, that wasn't a good one. It's a good one.
So this was the old company I was using before,
Here we
and
go. Here we
they're not.
go. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I got to get back into my things. I got to memorize them. I had to memorize right before I left. But fuck. Anyway, that's pretty cool though. So that's almost like your fire now, huh?
Yeah, exactly. No, this one is.
Oh god, that's pretty cool.
I'm gonna confuse you even more by showing you that, which is an old brand. So
Drip, drip, drip. So that wasn't on the chart either.
no, that's an old company. That's a different company. It's just I'm using this up. So
I gotta see. Just now, everybody's all lost. Is that fire on the floor? Did I see fire on the bottom shelf?
I
He's got
I
a little bit of everything over there.
I don't use heavy 16 at all. I don't know what you're looking
Oh, I thought there
at.
wasn't there red bottle on the bottom of that shelf. What was that bottle then?
Power Psi.
Uh, uh
That's it's another one you don't know about, but Power Psi is a
Ooh-wee.
Let cock magic
It's
be done by the professionals.
That's Cheeto when he
this is
shows
what it
when
is.
he shows you all the details.
Let cock
Uh,
magic be done by the professionals.
All right, I'm ready. I'm back. All right.
so this
Anyway, now,
stuff,
oh, that's what I was looking at.
yeah.
Uh,
This is potassium silicate. So it's just like potassium silicate, like silica blast on crack.
oh, that's
So
so sick.
if you use too much of it, your plants get super, like the leaves get leathery. Like,
Did you use this shit with the M1 yet? Because remember how pink it used to get?
oh yeah. I've been using this shit for like the last 2 years, maybe
Nice,
3 years.
nice.
Yeah, like you don't have to use as much trellis because the stalks get thicker and stronger, so they don't break over. I was using granular,
He said,
like
"You
you just
can
kind of
just mingle with
sprinkle it.
anyone in the old cups." Tom Hill, was selling seeds to himself in the first chalice cup. We won the what was it? The third one, 2015, third place. You're
Second
moving.
one,
Second one. We were in the second one.
second one.
Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we're in the second one.
Anyway, no,
First
we're
one, we
back.
were like,
We,
we were a judge on the first one, and we were like, that was fucking lame. So we're gonna own it, and when we owned it on the second one, and then we were like, that was lame. We're never gonna do that again.
it was crazy entries. I didn't think we had a chance because there was like 190 in our indica category. It was so high, dude. And I mean, because that was the year when everybody's like,
Yeah.
I got the best weed, especially for indicas. Because I remember the sativas had less. Remember, we entered rosin that year. There was like 12 entries in rosin, right? It was brand
Yeah.
new. We entered rosin. We entered shatter. I think we entered one shatter, one rosin, and maybe two weeds, possibly. Not for sure.
Yeah, we should have just did that whole room OG. That's all we should have did.
Yeah,
And
but
then
we did.
Kryptonite, we should have entered Shatter, but we fucking entered Rosin for Kryptonite, which was the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, well, we had a new guy that was working on a press, and he ruined it. We were doing it in the fucking bathroom with a fucking hair flattener, doing it better than he did with the stupid press. But that's a whole nother story. I don't name names. I just tell stories.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, we did
Yeah,
get third.
yeah.
Also, I got in an argument with Dougie. Remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, it was no, you because
Yeah, yeah.
because no, what happened was
We were judging it.
we were judging it the same year, and
And we kept getting the same.
I did a video before the damn fucking, event, and it was like, he didn't actually switch, like, it was like somebody just packaged grams and threw it in there. They weren't actually different flavors, so it didn't make any sense, and you could tell they were the same, and it was just so weird. It wasn't like everyone, but it was like 3 of them was, for or like, there was like, I'd say 5 or 6 pairs that were the exact same, which was just weird.
Yeah, well, they had the same number on it. They're like,
Right.
why the fuck we get two
Oh,
thirty
yeah, I
fours
forgot
and like,
about that. Yeah, it was so
where's
stupid.
the 27? And like, like, what the fuck?
And he was so cool. We met him first, he was chill, and then when he did that video, he, like, was like, "Take your video down," and
That's everybody in the industry.
like, "What are you talking about?" Duh.
It's everybody in the
You know the
industry.
greatest thing about Dougie, though, everybody gives Dougie shit, but, I mean, he did do Chalice, and Chalice was better than High Times, it was better than almost any of them. And we complained about it, it was hot as fuck, he did it in the middle of a fucking desert every fucking time, but, I do miss it, it was some fun times still.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause, I mean, like, the secret session shit, that was cool too. It's like, being able to go somewhere and actually, like, fucking set up some dabs and shit, that was always kinda cool.
Yeah, but nobody dabs like that anymore. It sucks. Everybody goes
Mhm.
to sleep after the first one.
I know. Dude, I'm on the ship and the dude gives me the stizzy and he goes, "Do a blinker," and I'm, like, banging out blinkers and shit. And I did this one blinker, I was in the hot tub, and these other 2 people was on the other side, and they go, "You're gonna pass out." And I was like, "You don't know me." This is nothing. Nothing. Uh,
Oh man.
that's cool.
Oh, there
You
it
gonna do a
is.
dab with me?
I don't have anything to dab, so
No, you wanna do a
I
bong rip with me?
yeah, sure.
Alright. You gonna have to cut
Let's
off and come
see.
back, or how's this gonna work?
I don't know. I'll just turn the camera around and see if
I like that. That bong looks sick.
oh yeah, it's all gross.
Wait, here we go, here we go. Ready, ready, ready?
Well, I'm gonna get a little high.
And then
All right, I gotta
as
see if
he
I
ends it, dude, I tried. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Hold on. He'll be back. I promise. Boston was found with weed and ooh, Boston roller. That'd be crazy. Oh, he's back. So he says Boston was found with weed stuffed all in his body. Yeah. Remember Boston roller?
some roller.
He's dead. No, just kidding.
Oh no, don't say that. Uh, she said that to me while I was high. I might have believed you.
Well,
Everybody's
I didn't
fucking.
do it. This dude said it. I was just fucking following directions. I mean, if
Oh,
you're
that's what he said.
it says Boston was found with weed stuffed in his body openings. The center, he's dead, obviously. Anyway, all right, everybody, we're gonna make T-shirts. I talk to Boston every now and then. We're just gonna, he posted a lot of my shit on like Reddit, so a lot of my extracts of weed is like posted on Reddit through him. He goes, "These guys love it," so you might see some of my shit on Reddit from him. He goes, "I got all these views from your pictures because I'd send him pictures and shit." He's funny. I don't give a shit. Go for
Oh,
it.
how heady am I?
Oh shit.
The only real people know what this is.
Yeah, that's
You know who gave this to me?
heating ceramic coil. What? Who?
One of our friends that we both know.
Nice. I like it.
Naps.
Naps is always cool like that. He loves smoking weed, so he always loves cool shit like that.
He gave this to me, I don't know, like what, 8 years ago?
Damn. Shout out Naps. We're gonna get him on here. He got a lot of
Yeah.
rosin and shit, guys. So I am gonna be dabbing this new green crack, which I've been enjoying. And I've actually, since it's old school, I did some Damarine Shido with some Tecate beers earlier.
Oh shit.
But now I'm just doing a big dab, and I'm using the Earl Jr. Geodam going old school too.
Okay.
Oh, it's fucking good to be back. I will be back on a cruise here in April 13th. Though, so.
Oh yeah, top shelf cannabis got it. Herb iron, baby.
Yeah, an herb iron. Yes. You know, back in the day before an herb iron, what did we do, Shido? Remember that? We took a glass, a
The
piece of
the hemplick?
glass. Remember we had a piece of
Oh,
glass and you would
the hot
wand.
whatever what would we call it? Hot wand? Yeah.
Yeah, so you take a long piece of glass that had a bubble on it, you heat it up, and then you put it on the weed. And so everybody was so paranoid about butane at the time. So even hitting bowls, they always said, don't put your lighter directly on it, put it off to the side so the gas draw goes down and only the flame goes in. Remember that too?
Yep. I'm
You know
ready
what
when
we're
you are.
Oh, hold on, I'm heating up. Do you remember
Oh.
when we did the domes? We were talking about domes and nails and how like the evolution of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, it started out with tiny glass nails, bigger glass nails, domes, titanium nails. I was like, remember the titanium nails started doing the no dome, and that's kind of when we get to the bangers. Then at that point, because they started not needing domes and shit. Oh yeah. All right, heated it up, cooling it down. We're ready to get into town. Nick,
I'm hiding
that
behind the
was
bongs.
Frenchie was using smoke hash. Well, you know who was dabbing for dabbing was Hash Bean. Remember, he was like in like Sweden. And I used to watch his video like 15. He was like one of the first guys on YouTube. And he had like swings, he had like uh domes, whole 9 yards on. It was like that was so cool back then watching him. You can still watch
He
him.
was probably the most advanced smoker in Europe.
Oh, for sure. All right, Lodi Bolt,
Because
Joey Jones
no,
for everyone. What were you gonna say?
yeah, nobody was. I don't think anybody was really like dabbing in Europe until after they were doing it here in the
Yeah,
States.
I
I don't know. I
know.
feel like.
And they were all roar bongs with different attachments. Load your bowl, short sensor, one turning vapors, pour shots. Here we go. But yeah, that was like I said, about 50, maybe even longer than that. It was so crazy to see a guy like that, especially like you said in Europe. He was dabbing like waxes and shit, and he had like these swings and all kinds of shit. I could probably find him. Let's see if I. It was crazy to see that shit back then. Let's see how old it is. 16 years ago. All right, we got Cheeto back. Check this shit out. Let's see this. Ash Bean. All right. Oldest video. Look at this, dude. 17 years ago doing this shit. That's crazy.
Oh yeah,
That was
I can't
crazy.
imagine smoking like that anymore these days. That's a lot of patience.
Yeah. Well, remember, like we did a lot of that. We did what was it called? The Jermichael, where we'd heat up a nail
Yeah.
and put it on the screen and lay it down. Because remember, like a lot of the solventlesses and rosins was so heat sensitive, and now they're not as much heat sensitive anymore. I notice.
Oh well, only if it's rosin. Yeah.
Yeah, the rosin's gotten better, I guess.
No, it's just there's not that plant particulate.
Right. Because remember when we made our rosin with the hair iron, You had to dab it low too. Remember?
Oh, we did flower rosin. That's why.
Oh, that's right. We did. It still came out
Yeah.
fire. I mean, compared to
Yeah.
nowadays, they do it totally different. But I forgot about that. Yeah, we did do that. That was crazy.
Yeah. Everybody makes hash, and
Yeah,
then
hash rosin, way different, right? For sure.
and then.
That's pretty cool.
Oh boy.
There's the coughs for everybody. Everybody loves coughs on the video. We're like an ASMR thing. So
Oh,
I was showing everybody what we got. So we got the Stizzy and shit, and I also both busted out the receipt to kind of show everybody.
oh,
So we got the
how?
Stizzy 1418, and then the Raw Garden 1602. So that's what, like 32. And I mean the tag, I think it's out the door because
I
I
was
only
like
paid 50 bucks.
$65 or
No,
something.
it was 50 out the door.
50 out the door.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
So I mean, they do it real cheap
Yeah.
there. So I mean, I forget what it is. So it says 16. I think it's like 18. You know what I mean? They show it on the receipt, the
Yeah.
taxes, but when you see it in the cell phone and shit, they don't.
Yeah.
It's like tax free. You know what I mean? It's like 18 bucks out the door or
Got you.
something.
Yeah, I use the herb iron on hash. Um, I've learned to anything I put in the bong though, I just rather just burn it with a torch
Right.
at this point. Um, you know what I noticed though? You know how you get black on your lips
Right.
sometimes?
Right.
That's when you burn the bowl too hot.
You're
So
talking
that was
about
something
weed. You're talking
interesting.
about weed.
Yeah. Like
Hmm.
when you hit when you do a big bong rip and you got the shit all over your teeth.
Well, then that means it also gets in your lungs too, probably, right?
No, that gets in your lungs regardless.
I see.
That's the end. That's the end of the road of the smoke. So that's that's happening, and that's why you're coughing it up.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
Because I
you're swallowing it, and then so you're pretty much just eating the tar fraction. Um, so that's not really a big deal. But
Well, I noticed I didn't have as much issue with my lungs since I didn't smoke the whole time.
oh, I'm the opposite. Dabbing fucks me up um more than smoking. I can
Well, no,
smoke
what I
all
mean,
day
I
long.
didn't smoke hardly any on the cruise, and so like
Uh,
I really I used my inhaler even a few times. Totally
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
So I probably wouldn't
yeah.
need it if. Long story short, what I'm guessing is if I don't smoke, I probably wouldn't need it. But I still like it. I missed it,
Or
dude. I was
or
going
have you
insane.
tried just smoking and not dabbing? Because I that's what like dabbing is what really kind of messes me up sometimes.
Nah, I like to dab. I like mixing it. When you bring your weed over and shit, I'll mix it and shit. But I'll never stop dabbing.
Yeah.
I'll never stop dabbing.
Oh man. You can get a bong hit to hit the same way. You just got to take a big enough one.
He says lungs are pretty amazing. They can take a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Me and Nick know that.
Yeah, no shit. But literally, I feel like
Oh,
when I've got off the boat, when I was on the boat, it was hard to get feeling good. But then they would eventually run into these guys and they'd have the vape pens and I would hit them and I'd be like feeling better and drink. It sucks. Like, man, if I don't find people like that, I have I have an issue.
yeah. Yeah.
It's
I could have
tough.
give you a bunch of CBD at least, so you could have just been eating that all the
No,
whole
they
time.
fucking busted an old lady for CBD.
Like, how are they gonna know? You sound like my mom right now.
Oh, well, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that made sense. I said, but if you look up, if you go on YouTube and you say old
I'm
lady
sure.
busted by CBD on a cruise ship,
You
it's
also
gonna
can't
fucking
fly
pop
with
up.
weed either. I've
Well, I
never
understand.
not
Well,
flown with weed.
how, well, they said, how they said they did it is they took the carts and they put it in the bag in one area and they put the battery in the other area. And since it's a vape cart, it doesn't smell that much.
And see, if it's based off of smell, then how the fuck they gonna know what CBD smells like? It don't smell like weed at all.
Well, I don't think they smell it. I think what happened is they just opened their fucking case and had a bag and it said CBD weed. It was real
Oh well,
simple, you
yeah,
know?
probably. Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think it
yeah.
was anything like a dog bust or anything. I thought it was,
No, but
but it was just like, "Hey, can I see your bag by chance?" And they opened up. She thought it was okay, and it wasn't, you know. Or shit, it could have been even worse, where she could have walked up and even fucking ratted herself out and say, "I got these CBD gummies. That's okay, right?"
you want some?
And then they're like,
Yeah, that's
"Get on the
okay.
floor!" Boom.
Totally.
I don't know why. I seen I thought it was stupid. And now then I get on this cruise and I got dude from LA with his vape pens. I got this two couples from Michigan with their vape
I
pens.
know.
They
The
brought
people
them all
know
the
how
way
to
from
party, and
Michigan.
they're
I was
like,
like,
"We got
damn.
this grandpa over here coming from Long Beach."
Yeah, I don't know how to get everybody. I don't know how to get. I work in these biggest labs in the world. I did everything
He's got
from I
the
did
tie dye
pens to
shirt. Only
grow
one on
the
tie
whole
dye
nine
shirt with
yards.
the fucking boat.
Yeah,
That guy has weed. No, apparently he doesn't.
exactly.
Flowing everyone's mind.
That's funny. Whole 9 yards, guys. Yeah, everybody sees me and
Uh,
at least they give it to me. They're like, "Here, take my pen."
yeah, yeah. Thank God. Thank God for those people.
Yeah, Brian, I was getting everybody Brian a shout out. He works for SoCal Savage on Instagram. He does t-shirts, so he's gonna be making us some t-shirts and shit. So it'll be pretty sick. I'm
Oh
excited about that.
shit. Okay.
Because
I
everybody
saw that
want
one. Is that the guy that was walking around with you?
yeah, he was my
Oh,
cameraman even.
yeah, 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 yeah. He was holding it for you while you.
It was awesome.
Yeah. I was like, wow, Nick's got a little drone following him.
Everybody was great, dude. I mean, I would run in, like I said, a couple people recognized me. Other people just had fun and enjoyed me, and it was cool either way. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
whether they recognized me at first or they met me, we had a good time usually. Because especially with the bar crawl and shit, I met so many people who like to party and shit, and so I hung out
Oh
with those
yeah.
guys, and I would hit them at all the bars. And that one with the Brian, we ended up meeting that whole family. They were from Michigan. We did a bar crawl, and
Yeah.
since he was Mexican, spoke Spanish. We got some great deals. Then we went to
Oh
Cabo.
shit.
I was in Cabo before that, and I didn't hang out with him. I hung out with the Shanley, the dancer, the dude, and
Uh-huh.
he ended up having a good time. So he ended up uh, like basically partying all the time. So when we got off at Cabo, we paid way too much for our drinks. Our drinks was like American prices because we just didn't speak Spanish and totally got ripped off. But that being said, we had a great time. He literally, as we were getting on the boat, goes, "This was the greatest time of my life," and I was like, "Hell yeah, hell yeah!"
That's sick.
I think we literally spent like $300 or so on drinks in Cabo. It's
Oh no
insane.
shit.
But on in Ensenada with our buddy, it was like half the price. So it was like way
Yeah,
different.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Uh,
Still fun.
Oh man. Were you you weren't here for the whole TikTok shutdown, huh?
I think I left right when it shut down. It woke back up, right?
Yeah. CapCut fucking went off and
Oh
all
yeah, I
my
remember
work
your
was all
cap cut didn't
fucked.
work. I forgot. Did it come back?
Uh, It came back on Wednesday, I think.
Well, remember they said TikTok's back, and I clicked on CapCut and it wasn't working still. I was like,
I didn't
damn.
give a fuck about TikTok. I was like, who gives a fuck about that? And then I went to CapCut and I'm like, I have a lot of projects on that fucking thing. God
So
damn
Top
it.
Chef said she told him they got the gummies off of Amazon, so they should be able to take them on the cruise. Well, exactly. CBD gummies are ridiculous. I think they just was hounding her. If she wouldn't have said anything, she probably would have been fine.
Yeah, yeah.
She probably
Yeah, I
ratted
think it's just
herself
more
out, probably.
straight up like weed or live resin pens. You probably don't want to take those.
Well, that was the
But
thing. I was saying that thing on the cruise. So we got all these vape pens, fine. You split them, you take the tank here, your battery here, fine. But this one time I was walking down this hallway and it reeked of weed. Weed is just way stronger. And it was so bad that they ended up cleaning the carpet, like wet cleaning the carpet because it just reeked. And I was like, man, if you bring weed, you're crazy, crazy. But I mean,
wow.
I guess somebody did. And I never seen anybody busted. I've been on cruises where they had like a dog hunting, like going room to room. This one, nothing. So maybe they're trying to get more lax. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure because they after all those accidents, they probably need more people to go. So
Well,
they're like,
I'm in the
it's fine,
Facebook.
party it up.
I'm in the Facebook group for this cruise, and everybody was bitching about the weed, and it was hilarious because I don't comment because I'm not one of those guys. So, but the one person was like, "Fuck it, if you don't like weed, close your door," because they were bitching about weed smell on the balcony and shit. And so the person
Uh,
goes, "Well, you got to follow the rules. You got to follow the rules." And it was just all these people back and forth. It was just insanity. Anyway, I
oh
don't.
my god. Oh my god.
The funniest part is I'm walking on with like a 420 backpack, the Tata, everything. Everybody's like, "This is the dude smoking the weed," and I have nothing on. It's like, yeah, gotcha.
It's a
I'm an under,
Halloween
I'm,
costume,
I'm an
guys.
undercover cop, motherfucker. Stick 'em up.
From the 90s.
What's this weed shit? Let me see your
What's
vape
this?
pen. You get the vape pen, you grab the vape pen, you hit it from the
Like,
backside.
I don't see anybody in New York wearing tie-dye like that.
Hey, I was showing him your little battery you gave me.
Oh,
Imagine
shit, the snail.
hit it from the wrong side. You're like, oh yeah, that's some good shit right there, buddy.
Uh, that's
Uh,
funny. I have another one that I got from them in my car, and it's
well, I
actually
was
pretty
thinking
good.
if I throw this in a bag charged, right, and I have the tanks in my like with my cologne and shit, you know.
Yeah, yeah. That one looks like a yo-yo.
But the thing is, I don't want those round tanks. Everybody knows those fucking round tanks are fucking weed. I was like the one guys on the ship all had like stizzies
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
because I think everybody sees the round ones and think weed. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I would just get some stizzies. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I won't. I'll be honest, you know, dude. I was on that ship, and when I couldn't find my boy Brian or the people with the hit, I was not happy. I literally it was the only reason I got up and did anything. It was like, all right, it's 80s night. I don't want to do shit, but all right, put my 80s shit on and I'd find somebody and get high. I'm like, oh, thank God. That's why, you know, they had a white out night, dress all in white, had the outfit. I was like, all right, met some cool guys partying. So, you know. We're in Ensenada just drinking
Oh,
beers, and the couple across from me's hitting these vape pens. I go, "You got vape pens?" And they go, "Yeah, we're from Michigan." We grabbed one. I say, "This is insane." I'm from like Long Beach almost. You know, I was like, "I don't even have this shit." Fucking- I'm a noob. How many cruises you been on? Way too many, like 14. Like,
yeah, Grandpa Nick over here is still,
it's scary. I don't want to get skilly. I get in trouble. They don't like me. Well, honestly, I'd have to go in like a full suit and tie and be like, "Hey guys, how you doing? I'm old man. I don't smoke this weed. You call weed? What is weed?
Uh,
It's marijuana.
oh my God. My mom's boyfriend's mom. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yes,
My
it
mom's
does. Yes, it
boyfriend's
does.
mom
Yes,
lives in their house,
it's your
and
mother-in-law's.
my
They're your grandmother-in-law. Plum, plum.
yeah, but they're just not married, so it's
I know that. I'm just fucking with you. It could be.
but yeah, yeah,
Okay,
they
yeah,
could
yeah.
be,
Anyway,
yeah. But
interesting.
my
So
mom
what?
won't smoke weed because she thinks she's gonna smell it, and I'm like, well, what the fuck is she gonna do? Ground you? Like, what the fuck are you worried about? Like, you're
How
worried
old are
about
you, mom? How old are you again?
and she's like 88 years old. I'm like, at 80, you're worried about her having the keen smell senses at 88
She's gonna be
to
like, "Are
know.
you smoking that what is it? The devil's den?" Or
Oh
no, no,
my
no. I don't know some
God.
weird old term for weed. That'd be
I'm
hilarious.
like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, Mom, I'm your son, and I don't give a fuck if you're in the next room or not. I'm doing it right
Yeah,
here.
you ain't gonna tell me what to do. What the fuck? This is not how it works. I'm too
Like,
old for this
my
shit.
God.
I already stressed out
Uh,
when I was a young kid.
Uh,
I don't need it anymore, guys.
yeah. I
That's
don't give a
hilarious.
fuck. I'm gonna do it right. And she's like, no, 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 she's gonna know. I'm like, oh,
That's so funny.
my little brother is the same way too. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, worried about
Uh,
smoking weed? Is that what you
yeah,
really? Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. We couldn't do it because what's her name's gonna smell it. Like what? Oh my God.
Well, why don't you try it and
What
see
to
if
be
she
afraid of?
smells
Yeah,
it first?
yeah,
She
yeah,
isn't gonna bust what's she gonna do? Bust in there and, like, shoot you? "Boom, you got the weed, bam, bam, bam,
yeah.
I smelled it.
Get out of my house! I'm gonna kill you.
Who smelt it,
Uh,
dealt it." Wait, that's me? No, that's funny as shit, dude.
anyways.
Yeah, everybody that is crazy. That was the same thing when I went to Michigan. When I used to go up to Michigan when I was, like, 20, 21, I got weed all the time, and I just went to the backyard, and the guy was like, no, I got the weed, and I said, "Can I smoke?" He goes, "Yeah, fuck, do whatever you want. You're an adult." I was like, "You damn right." Yeah, like, you ain't know, fucking, I'm gonna go outside, so I go outside. I respected them. So he goes, "Just go stand by the garage." I went outside by his garage and smoked. It was fun. But yeah, it is funny that way. You're like,
Oh
"I'm
man.
scared." Well, that was Michigan, like I
Uh,
told you, was so cool. I had one of the sheriffs would like take the weed from the kids smoking everywhere because people would complain about it.
yeah.
And it was before it was legal. This was like 2000, around 2000. And
Yeah.
he would take the weed, but he didn't get the people in trouble. And then he would see me, and the first time he saw me, Dave goes, "Come here," and I came and he met the sheriff, and he goes, "You smoke weed, don't you?" And I freaked the fuck out because this is a big sheriff dude, right? And I go, yeah. And he goes, "Here you go," and he gave me all this weed he confiscated. He goes, "Just don't smoke it here." He goes, the people smoking it complain, so that's the only reason he confiscates it, so he doesn't get anybody in trouble. I was like, "That's pretty cool." He said he normally just throws it away. So
Yeah. Oh, so that's kind of cool.
yeah. But yeah, Michigan now is more legal and more chill about everything. But I mean, even back then they had hash bash and shit. It just was like it still was
Oh yeah.
like illegal on that side, especially at like the event, like the big Michigan football game and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, super cool guy, yeah, but it was hilarious. They were both giants too. They were both like 6'3", 6'4". I was like, "Jesus Christ," it was very intimidating. And then he's like, "Here you go, just take it. Don't smoke it here." I'm like, "Oh." Then I got some
Oh
weed. I got
man.
some weed in Michigan. I got some Maui Wowie from a doctor who grew it in his basement, and it was fire. It was like your Goku. Reminded me a lot of that Goku 2 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It was so. I
Okay,
actually like that.
okay.
I actually like that one a lot. I like that one a lot.
It puts you to sleep, so
Yeah. That one
you ain't gonna do
I
any.
like that one more than I thought I would. That one's a good
If
strain.
you well, you might you because you're probably pretty hyper, so
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
gives you a nice like roundhouse kick to the brain and silences you out.
That was so
Oh
good.
yeah, you still got that jar?
Yeah, I got it right here. I was like, "Is there anything in
Yeah.
it?" I was open. Yeah. It's a nice start. That's on my desk up here. I try to put a couple nice things up here because I don't want it to be too empty. It looks weird when there's nothing up here.
That's- you got a lot of shit up there. No?
There's an
You cleared it out?
if there's an earthquake, we're gonna have some issues.
I knew you had no table space last time I was there.
Yeah.
It's pretty loaded.
I'm doing good. It was hilarious though. I was doing
Right.
all these lives on the cruise, and everybody after I did the lives was coming up to me, "Hey, you do streaming?" Rah, rah, rah." I guess it was because of the microphone, because I was using the good microphone and
You
shit
you should. Oh yeah. By the way, you're supposed to flip it, so
inside.
that it, yeah, so that it falls
Well,
into
I
your neck.
almost
Not.
did it, but I was worried you couldn't hear me. I guess I got to do a test on that.
Oh no,
It's probably fine.
you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll
Okay.
be fine.
I did
You
it.
don't have a beard.
I honestly did that at very first. And I said, well, maybe it'll get blocked. So I swapped it. But yeah, okay, good call. I'll try that next time. I actually got it charging right now. It should be fully charged, it looks like. But yeah,
It'll
it's
the
all good now.
vibrations in your throat will help with it too. So it'll pick up quite a bit. Oh, look at you! Look at Mr. Content Creator over there.
So not only I got that, I need to bring this more. I should have brought this. This is all that extra stuff. Remember, we got the wires
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
We're-
Because you can plug in that little tiny mic
Yeah, I'm trying to find
and
it
hook.
here. Oops.
Yep. Those you plug that into to the mic and then just clip it into your collar, and so like nobody even knows you have like that's how you what is it when you plant a mic in you and you go do a
Oh,
drug
I could be
bust?
a spy.
Yeah, yeah. As nobody would know that you're mic'd up. 'Cause-
Remember when we got braided, everybody said you ratted me out?
Yeah,
It was
I
either
guess.
you ratted me or I forget. There was a lot of interesting conspiracies about that night. I remember I was like, "Calm down, everybody, chill out." That was fun
No,
time.
yeah, now you can wire someone up. There you go.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm gonna test that out sometimes. I finally got it all linked up. I wish I had it linked up where I couldn't get the one. I forgot you had to double tap to get the Bluetooth to go, and I couldn't get the second one to link, and I finally did. But I wanted them both linked when me and Brian was doing it, but it was okay. He was doing the cameraman shit. It was pretty fun still.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Okay,
got, I get
okay.
honestly, it was a good thing because I got to play with them a lot, so I really got used to them. What is the
Yeah.
decibel? What does the decibel reader mean?
Um, so like if you're in a really loud place,
Right.
yeah, you put it on auto
Okay.
because that's basically the headphone volume, I think, coming
Okay.
out. Like you can only lower it, you can't increase it.
Interesting.
It's like always at max.
Okay.
Um, yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
everybody said it
But
sounded good, so I'll check it. I don't think I have it on auto. I think I have it on like 12 decibels for some reason. So I don't know why.
got you. I yeah, I put it on auto. I don't I like the fucking thing loud as shit, as loud as it can go. Because
All right.
if you have it on auto, it'll adjust according to how loud your environment is.
Interesting. Okay. I'll definitely.
Yeah,
I'll
that
work on that.
you know, if you really did just knock out a YouTube video, it would you'd know everything about it in 10 minutes.
I will. I will. Well, I'm finally back from vacation. I've got a couple months before my next one, so I'll start sitting down watching videos of that instead of like podcast.
Well, I go on podcast too because you need to get inspired to keep going.
Well,
But
my
yeah,
some
no,
of my
yeah, do.
podcasts are 4 hours. It takes up a lot of time.
Ah! Okay, all
I
right,
just
all
saw there's a brand new PKA 7 hours ago, 4 hours and six
right.
minutes, and we also got a
Okay.
UFO. We got a new UFO documentary on News Nation, guys. We got a
Oh,
whistleblower
and
two
also,
hours and
uh,
47 minutes.
speaking of all that, ChatGPT just came out with a tasking. You paid $20 for yours?
I haven't bought it yet. I'm thinking about it. I should.
Oh, okay. If you do, you can say ChatGPT remind me to, and it will like do whatever you want it to remind you to do. You like every morning check the stock for me. Blah blah blah, do this for me. Every day, every other week, do this for me.
So that's an
It'll do
amazing
shit for you.
assistant at that point, right? That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So it's worth the $20 a month.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah,
So
I
like what
keep
I can do
telling.
with the podcast is I make time like give me time 2 hours a day to and until I finish up this new podcast and shoot me a reminder, blah 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 blah. And
That's
it'll
cool.
fucking plan your day for you.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. I seen you do some awesome work with it, so I'm excited.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I use it for all the titles and the descriptions, and I use it as much as
Yeah.
possible. I use it more than any, Google because, I explained to
Yeah.
everybody, said, "Stop using Google. Google gives you websites. This gives you answers." It's a big difference.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. And then with all the like new shit that's coming out that's AI, it's just good to be on top of it so that you understand it.
yeah, it's
Because
definitely gonna be getting better and better with especially with the Google new quantum computer chip and shit like that. There's just the computer technology is gonna, like, skyrocket here within the next 5 years.
Gemini is gonna get probably pretty good too.
Yeah,
That's Google's new.
they've got multiple, quantum computer chips that are coming out, which is insanity from different companies.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna that's
So
gonna be
yeah,
issues.
AI is gonna be pretty intense.
And if you don't know what a
I,
quantum chip is, go look it up. It is insane. They're doing, like, problems that could take trillions of years from a regular computer to solve, and it does it in, like, 5 minutes. Quantum isn't for gaming. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be well, maybe one day. Maybe one day we'll be
it
inside the damn
depends.
computer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, no, the one I think the future is the computer is gonna be implanted in us somehow. So instead of carrying it around with us every day like we do on our phones, it's just gonna be a part of us somehow.
Right. Well,
They got those augmented reality glasses already. So what if they had contact lenses or LASIK surgery that you could just augment reality with your eyes.
Wait. Didn't you say did you get the Google glasses?
I got the Meta glasses, which are
What is that? Does
they're
it show
yeah.
anything or does it just record or how does that work?
No, it just has the like I think it's that bone.
Oh,
What do you
to
call?
talk? Yeah.
Yeah, on
It
your ear.
vibrates on your ear
Yeah,
supposedly.
so so you can hear like music and shit, but it's not
I had
actually playing.
glasses that did that, but it sucked. But anyway.
Yeah, so it's like it's there's no bass at all. So it's like if you're like talking to somebody, that's kind of cool. But so
Right.
you can wear earbuds and then have that. But it has 720, no, 1080p cameras on it.
Never heard of 1080.
So
Yeah.
yeah, no, like webcams.
Okay, that makes
Uh,
sense.
yeah, but they're not 4K and they can only record for 3 minutes. And then if you use it as a webcam, it brings it down to 720p.
Is there no
So
like visual stuff on the glasses so you can't see
no,
anything?
but when you buy the prescription lens, it says AR lens. So I'm like, does
So
that
that's
mean it's
augmented
gonna?
reality, right? So you should be able to see
Yeah,
something then, right?
in the future, like, but right now it doesn't have any. There's no augmented reality features on it. So it's like, okay, so does that mean in the future it's gonna happen? Like, why am I paying $300 for lenses right now? So I didn't buy them. Insurance doesn't cover them.
Well, maybe they do augmented reality when you buy them. You never know that.
Uh,
I'm sure there's a YouTube
no,
Sheeta. Hey,
they
Sheeta.
don't do it. Yeah, I watch tutorials more than you do.
Sheeta, there could be a YouTube video about this one. I heard it from this one guy that there's cool little tutorials out
Yeah,
there. No, okay. So it doesn't even
yeah.
do anything. I got it. Just fucking with
Yeah, but what it is like you can say, Google search this thing I'm looking at, and it'll know what you're looking at. That's kind of like it. So it's not really augmented reality because it's just using the cameras in the fucking
How do you know
thing.
it's doing what it's doing though?
Because it's just using the cameras
But if I say
the
Google
same
search
way your
this and
phone
I'm
does.
staring at all this fucking equipment, what the fuck's it gonna look at?
The center item, just like your phone does when you ask Siri, when you take when you know bust out the Apple intelligence
Right,
phone. You
right,
know,
right, right. Hmm.
have you used that?
What does it do?
You know the side button? Oh, you don't have a side button, huh, on your
I
phone?
have a 16. You damn right I do. I got the Pro 16. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, okay,
The
okay.
one side
Oh,
button
okay,
goes
okay.
straight. It goes straight to the camera.
No. When you hold it.
Oh, I never did that.
Oh, well,
What?
that'll change your life.
What does it do? So what is it? So what does it do?
Because Apple, that's Siri will basically look in your camera, and you can take a picture of like everything I said. Like it does exactly what Meta
Oh,
Glasses
and
does, like your
you
phone.
can buy it or whatever. It just shows you how to buy it or something.
Like it basically does an internet search, or you can chat GPT. You can ask it to ask Chat GPT about it, and Chat GPT will tell you more about it.
That's pretty
Or
cool. Okay.
or you
So
can
you can
say,
just
hey,
take a
like,
picture of something and get all the information in the world about it. Long story
right,
short. Right, right.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. That's pretty cool. That is cool because sometimes you want to either buy it or know more about something, so that can help. So that's kind of cool.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Interesting. I'll definitely start using that more. So, like, basically, even this. So, if I did this, it'll give me like basic
yeah.
information on
Or
that.
even to take a picture of your shirt, it'll find the shirt if your shirt is
Possible.
it'll find something similar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it'll probably just find tie-dye
and
shirt.
it'll lead,
Yeah.
and like you said, you could go to ChatGPT and get more information, like information on it. Then
Yeah, if you have it, I think you have it linked your ChatGPT linked to
interesting.
Siri.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fucking wacky. Like you can do stupid stuff nowadays.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's
the
been.
next couple videos, I'll start doing the. I'm gonna do the Stizzy one. This one's
Oh
the.
shit. Stizzy's supposed to be pretty good. We'll see. You'll be the
Crunch
judge of that.
berries. There you go. It says crunch berries.
Okay.
And then this one more. I wanted to get some old school ones. Like they said, they had the OG Kush, but they said they're out. Rah, rah, rah. This is strawberry Jack 13. I was like, man, that could be really good. So we'll see. Uh,
Okay, okay, okay.
hey, we're doing pretty good. We almost got 30 people watching.
I don't know how.
And they love it. Should we do it?
All right.
You want to do
I
another
gotta
bong
get
rip? Are you
probably
getting
one
off
more
here?
bong rip, and then I gotta finish transplanting, and then I
All
can
right,
come
sounds
on
good.
more.
Sounds good. I might
But
be on later. I might even just relax a little. I gotta unpack. I'm gonna fucking unpack and get back.
yeah, I'm
Columbia.
back and get back. I'm back and get back. I'm back and get back.
Well, I gotta basically wash everything, then I might just repack some of it and just have it ready for the next cruise because it's only like 80 days away.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to have to fucking unpack everything, come back because we love your weed smoking. Colombian says he laughed when you said, "Why is everybody watching?" True, true.
Oh,
Hi
look,
guys.
look what I found at Costco, by the way. This stuff is pretty interesting. It's not jerky.
Yeah,
It's actual steak strips,
that looks really cool.
dehydrated.
So
It's pretty good.
how do you cook them? You just eat them or what?
You just eat them like that. They're already
Like it's like
cooked,
beef jerky, basically.
but like moist. They're still chewy. They're not all rubbery and
So they're
leathery.
real thick beef jerky. Got it.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That sounds good, actually. I actually like the sound of that because you're. I'm gonna try to get on a diet like yours. I might get on it. So, what do you usually get? Like meat and cook and eggs and mix that for your meals.
Yeah, you're trying to reset your stomach, so just just any red meat and eggs, but you got to kind of do it strategically because if you're trying to lose weight, then yeah, that should do it honestly. But you might get really weak, and you might because you might get really might start feeling really sick. You gotta kind of work your way into it, like get your body already eating carbs,
Right.
by depriving yourself for like going keto first, and then maybe do one fast, and then once you get out of that fast, jump into carnivore. Just so because you can like hit brick walls at the end of the day with energy, because if your body's still not trained to switch over and eat fat after it's eaten all your carbs and sugar, your body's just gonna pout. Basically, it's gonna sit there and cry. So it's gonna you're just gonna get so tired, and you're just literally gonna fall asleep for like 20 minutes. Like you can fall asleep standing up. You have no fucking energy.
So
But
so
then right
so
after the
so so
20 minutes, you
basically,
feel great.
so I do meat and eggs and then fasting every now and then, or do I do fasting every day? Maybe
No,
where I only
keto,
eat.
start with keto.
What is
Keto is the
keto?
best way to start. Is just
What the
no
fuck is the
carbs.
difference between keto and
No,
well, ain't that the
just
same
no
thing?
carbs.
But ain't that
No,
the same
because
thing?
carnivore is just nothing at all, just meat.
Well, no. So you're saying I can eat what
You
like
can eat meat and eggs,
I
and
could
that's
eat
it.
candy.
If there's no carbs in it and no sugar in it, you're
Right.
gonna find out
Well,
that that's really,
now you
really
say no
expensive.
carbs. Now you say no sugar. You didn't
That's
say no
keto.
sugar.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Here, let me flip this around for you. Let's see if you can see. There's all your boundaries. Let's see. There's your protein, and there's your fats, and those are the things you're allowed to eat.
Right.
And those are what your energy's basic. Your energy's gonna come from that. Veggies, you're literally only eating veggies because you had carbs.
Right.
So you shouldn't, because there's a lot of sugar in all of this shit, and then there's a lot of farty gas. So you don't need any of it. Because eggs, you have more nutrients than any of this shit. Fruits as well. That's your fucking dessert. So you'll like blueberries and strawberries. Um, but that's as far as you can go as far as like having a sweet treat. And then sugar, you're gonna count them because sugars and carbs, that's your limit right there.
Right.
So you can have 25 grams of carbs and 10 grams of sugar or less every day. Um, so
Wow.
that's
So
where it gets
you're
tricky.
very strict.
Yeah, yeah. If you
But
just follow that.
I'm a crazy guy, so I would just go just eggs and hamburger. And then
Well,
that's it.
I'm just gonna tell you that's fine, but you're gonna be like my friend that we both know, Kelly there,
Yeah.
where you're just gonna feel like shit, and you're gonna be like, this shit's not good for you, and you're like, I don't know how you do this, and like you're gonna feel like that, and that's because it's just because you're not ready. You're like you got to ease into it and and understand the science of it before you just dive right into it, because you're gonna feel like shit.
Well, I bet you I went
Like
pretty damn keto on this damn ship. I was eating mainly like steaks and shit all day. So,
okay,
and
well, but the sugar is and the
well,
carbs
I
is
drank a lot. But other than that, food wise, that's all I ate.
yeah. So
All right,
honestly,
get your
cutting
bowl.
sugar and carbs is hard.
All right, get your bowl. Get your
I'm
bowl.
ready to rock.
Hold on. Load your bowl, Georgia, and
Oh,
turning
oh,
papers.
hold on, hold on.
Pour your shots. Get your dabs ready. We're gonna do a dab here with Shido. Thank him for coming on. We had a great time. Let's do it.
Oh, now he's I'm gonna just shove this flour in here.
We got plenty of time. Woo!
Ooh, ah.
Just let me get high.
Can do.
Oh, that was a good one. This tastes so fucking good, dude. This is one of the better concentrates I've had in a long time from a shop.
Which one is that?
Green crack,
From who?
raw garden.
Oh, okay, okay. Hopefully they're coming back after all the drama they used to have with the fake terps.
Well, you could tell this ain't fake. This is like old school shit. I love it, dude. Mm.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, like you said, with the diamonds and shit, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I got away from them for a
Yeah.
while. I only got them when I came back because I was like, hey, I'm gonna get something special. I haven't been dabbing for a while, so I got that. And I also got the Stizzy again because I thought, hey, what the fuck? It was so good on the ship. Might as well give them a shot too. Time for the bong rex, that dank runner. He's going down in the elevator. He has a person. He has a personal elevator. Shit. Yeah, I haven't had Stizzy concentrate probably ever. I haven't had raw garden in forever. But like I said, this fucking green crack came out fire. Hopefully, the strawberry jack. I'm gonna do these on the next couple days. Comes out good too. So, all right,
Ah.
guys. All right, guys. We're gonna end this feed. I'm gonna talk to Cheeto after this for a second. But guys, stay high, stay faded. We'll get back here in a little bit, guys, for another video. Thanks, Cheeto, for coming on here. See you guys soon.